Welcome to CLMD Connect. In support to the Comprehensive Region-Led Learning Continuity Plan (LCP). I teach. Integrating technology academic community, the household. Ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokali.
Hello world, magandang hapon Pilipinas, maayong buntag Mindanao, maayong hapon Mindanao, and of course, mabuhay po tayo dito sa division of Tagum City, of course, province of Davao del Norte. And now, we are here live and alive sa pang-apat po na school na aming binisita dito ng Regional Monitoring Team. At kasalukuyan po, andito ako sa isang table na kung saan mapapakita natin. Katabi ko mismo ang modem para hindi po tayo mawala sa area, of course. At ngayon po ay habang nag-aantay tayo sa ating main anchor, ay nais ko pong ilipat muna ang camera papunta po doon sa team head ng ating Regional Monitoring Team na si Dr. Fidelina Huevos. Ma'am Inday!
Hi, we're back. This is Aba. Okay, so ang Magpipok Pilot Central Elementary School ay napatunayan na handang-handa para sa pagbukas ng klase ngayong October 5, 2020. Sa pagsisilid ng ating team sa mga requirements, kumpleto sila at kung makikita ninyo, ayan, nakaayos po. Sa isang tingin, makikita mo andyan na lahat. Na name it and you have it. So, yung hinahanap natin na guide para sa parents, meron din ng para lang ito. So, congratulations sa ating school principal, si Ma'am Joy Grelos. So, ma'am, kung may sasabihin ka pa sa ating mga nanonood, ano bang pwede mong i-share sa kanila? So sa amin, sa Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School, isa lang po yung pinaka-importanting point po na i-share po namin na with all of this pandemic and with all of this, yung mahirap masyado yung buhay ngayon, isa lang po yung kaya kong i-share that we will have this perfect dynamism in Tagum City, especially our schools division superintendent, Dr. Josephine Elfadul, with our matrix supervisor, Sir Ricky Remoreras, and the whole staff of Bagugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. We have this perfect dynamism in all, especially in setting up our new normal education. So to all of you, since tayo ay babanat pa, kasi we will be preparing for October 5. So maningkamot pagita nga especially in the modular learning, now maningkamot pa ta para to entice our stakeholders to donate more para sa ato ang eskwelahan. So sa Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School, thank you so much our dear PTA President, Sir Claudio Garcia, and of course our top stakeholder, Mayor Alan L. Relion. So thank you so much. God bless everyone. Mabuhay Tagum City Division, mabuhay Region 11.
Okay, so balik sa akin. Ayan. Okay, so yun po, narinig po ninyo ang mensahe ng ating school principal dito po sa Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Of course, live and alive pa rin tayo dito sa division of Tagum City. At Ma'am Maureen, Ma'am Marge, nais ko lamang pong iikot kayo dito sa area na ito na kung saan makikita nyo po ito yung pinagkunan ng mga data po ng ating regional monitoring team. Handang-handa po ang lahat ng mga kinakailangan natin. Ma'am, pakifocus po. Ayan. Yan po, makikita ninyo. May mga labels, respective labels na po yan. And then, of course, ang kanilang din pong documentation corner. Ayan po. Meron pa rin silang management resources, accountability and continuous improvement. SBM corner ito. Ayan. Okay. So, ayan ang mismo ang MPCES, along SPM. Talagang ganun. Love na love nila dahil meron pa, of course, dahil handa nga po sila sa kanilang module. Ito, ang mga modules na naihanda na po. Printed modules from kinder to grade 6. So, yan po, nakahanda na ang lahat. And of course, kanina na ipakita na po namin sa inyo ang kagandahan ng paaralang ito. Sa entrance pa lamang, bagong repaint yung mga building, tapos napakaganda din po ng pagkakaayos ng kanilang building. Pero bago yan, hingan muna natin ng mensahe ang kanila PSDS dito. Si Sir Henry Moreras. Sir? Okay, bago kami mamurin magbigay ng hudyat, pakinggan muna natin ang mensahe ng kanilang PSDS na si Sir Rick Remorera. Sir?
Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Magandang hapon sa team leaders, Ma'am Inda Huevos, sa ating Regional Director, Ma'am Evelyn Caldero, Assistant Regional Director, Ma'am Ines, and of course, our very own Schools Division Superintendent, very supportive, and will you say powerful, or power team, ay Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School, headed by the dynamic and super principal, Dr. Joyce Reles, and of course, the synergy, grabe ang teamwork kanina eskwelahan. So, wala na akong masabi, grabe, daming initiative, brigada, lahat-lahat po ay meron talagang naiisip na bago. So, congratulations for that, Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Of course, meron ka mga kasama, supportive supervisors here, Dr. Sanggalang, Dr. Palong, Sir Mervin, Dr. Marilyn, Ebbs, Gina, Bunga. At lahat-lahat po ng nasa regional monitoring team. So maraming salamat po sa pagpunta dito and kitang-kita natin lahat. Ready talaga ang Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary. So congratulations sa lahat and of course, uulitin ko po yung pasasalamat namin sa LGU. So yan po ang #1 supporter ng DepEd Tagum City. Muli, Doc Joy and the whole Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School teaching staff and the PTA. Congratulations! Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Mabuhay po ang DepEd Tagum City.
Okay, so ayan, Ma'am Maureen, Ma'am Marge, ay dahil sana po ay handa na ready na rin po kayo dyan sa studio para maibalik na namin sa ibang screen. Pero bago po yan, ay of course, ibibigay na namin ang hudyat na kung saan ito ang magpapatunay na tapos na rin ang aming monitoring dito sa school na ito. At lalong-lalo na, ito ang simbolo na talagang ang paaralang ito ay handa na sa darating na pasukan ngayong Oktubre 5, 2020. At ito na po, ibibigay na namin sa inyo ang hudyat. Iikot lamang kami ng kaunti. Dito, ma'am. Ayan. Of course, paharap sa amin. Muli. Okay ba, ma'am?
Apo.
Ayan. So, eto, nakikita nyo po, handang-handa na ang buong kaguruan. Kasama, of course, ang kanilang pinakamaganda, pinakamagaling, pinaka-sexy. School principal si Dr. Renos. And, of course, television monitoring team, with the program supervisor and PSDSS. At ang ating regional monitoring team andoon. Okay po, so mula po dito, again, sa Tagum City Division, particularly sa Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Handang isip, handang bukas, sulong inukanday, ayan, kaway-kaway. Ayun po, Ma'am Maureen, maraming salamat at yun ang hudyat na kung saan handa na nga po ang paaralang ito para sa darating na pasukan. Ma'am Maureen?
Yes, hello Sir June. Good afternoon and good afternoon to our team leader, Dr. Fidelina Huevo.
Yes, Ma'am Maureen, kami mamaya ay babalik ulit sa live natin na coverage dahil lilipat na po kami sa iba pang paaralan dahil kailangan po kami makatarget para kumpleto po ang aming Lucky 7. 7 din po dapat ang aming paaralan sa huling araw ng week na ito na Regional Monitoring Team. Okay, maraming salamat at magandang hapon sa lahat.
Magandang hapon sa ating Division of Tagum City from the Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Thank you so much, Ma'am Joy, the school principal, and of course, the regional team monitoring headed by, of course, Dr. Pedalina Huevos. We continue our monitoring for the developments of basic education, learning continuity plan, and of course, the distance learning delivery modality updates with the overwhelming support of our exceptional leaders of the Region 11, Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Fitalvero, CESO 4, to our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion, CESO 5, to the Chief of the Curriculum and Learning Management Division, Dr. Janet G. Veloso, and of course to the regional team monitoring and the team leaders, education program supervisors, and of course the members of the regional team monitoring and the division team monitoring. Welcome to our last day in the afternoon session of today, the 20th of August 2020. And of course, thank you. That is all the way live from Magugpo Central Elementary School and with the outpouring support of the local government units. Thank you so much, Honorable Mayor, Mayor Alan Relion, and the teaching force of Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Daghang salamat, PSDSS, PSDS Reki Remoreras, and of course, the education program supervisors. Thank you so much. And of course, mubalik na sa kay Sir June, kay live na naman ulit siya sa Division of Tagum City karon. Of course, kay naa sila. They have to complete the assessment in the lucky 7 schools in the Tagum City.
Yes, Ma'am Maureen, may pahabol lamang kami, hindi pwede itong palagpasin. Dahil po dito sa aming likuran habang kami ay nagkakaroon ng pictorial, live na live. At Ma'am Maureen, ito, ipapakita lamang natin sa inyo, no? Ito po yung Hall of Fame na corner nila. Wall pala, hindi corner. Wall pala yan. Ayan, ang mga awards po ng paaralang ito ay sobra grabe talaga. Home of Champions sila. Ayan. Ang Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Okay, Ma'am Maureen, talagang dito sa Magugpo, the best. Ayan. Okay, so Ma'am Maureen, ito yung isa pa naming ground. Salamat sa aming photographer andoon, no? Ayan, no? At saka kaway-kaway tayo ulit dito na side. Ayan. Ma'am Maureen, yun lamang. Hindi namin pwede palagpasin na nasa likod namin dahil ito ay dapat na pamarisan na paaralan sa buong Rehiyon 11. Muli, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Bye-bye!
Okay, that goes to show that we were back in Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School just to showcase the Hall of Fame Awards. Wow, congratulations, madam. And of course, they were showing us with the readiness of the school opening of classes on October 5, 2020, like the omnibus guidelines, the learning continuity plan, and of course, the schedule of classes. Wow, ready na talaga ang Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Of course, with the simulation and the great involvement of teachers, with Dr. Pedalina Ohuevos and with the teachers. So with, of course, Dr. Ronnie Mercado, Dr. Mara Medrano, Dr. Isidra Despi, and Sir Jimmy Hesuro. That is, of course, all the way from the division of Tagum City. Daghang salamat! And we'll get back to you live a little later. So with, meron na namang mga updates tayong aabangan. Ma'am Marge, so may mga videos tayo for the updates ng mga iba't ibang paaralan ng entire Region 11 para naman natin malaman kung ano ang kanilang paghahanda sa pasukan ngayong Oktubre 5. Okay? So that's it. So in a little while, we are also reminded because we are now in the COVID-19 crisis pandemic. So we are reminded of the best practices of safety protocols. That's why the Disaster Risk Reduction Management has the jingle for us to constantly remind on this. So by Sir Joey Ayala, maging alerto, maging handa. Miss Marge, handa ka na ba?
Panatilihing malinis ang ating katawan. Resistensya natin ay dapat palakasin. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Palagi ang maghugas ng mga kamay gamit ang sabon at malinis na tubig. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Sa may sakit, ika'y dumistansya para di ka mahawa. Kung uubo at babahing, bibig at ilong iyong takpan. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Labanan ang COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page. De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera,
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
am Mrs. Lilibeth L. Castillo, the School Principal 2 of Nabunturan Central Elementary School, SPED Center, coming from the district of Nabunturan West. So from now on, we have prepared different activities for the incoming school year 2020-2021. And for us, we have already done with the meeting of our different stakeholders in preparation. So we have called up the attention of our barangay captain that she will be able to help us in disseminating different information with regards to the opening of our classes. And so we have prepared the different activities for the coming school year. We have already our school calendar of activities for SY 2020-2021. This is level up in our school level. And we have also our school learning continuity plan. We have already discussed about the different strategies and activities on what we are going to do in this preparation for the access and quality and the curriculum implementation and the delivery. And so we have also the weekly home learning plan of our teachers. This is the same as in what they are going to do where we are having face-to-face. But for this time, since we have no face-to-face, we have this weekly home learning plan. So our teachers prepare this week home learning plan for their daily activities with regards to the mode of delivery of our pupils. Most of our pupils choose the modular platform. Our modules were already ready and still on the process of reproduction for the rest of the different kinds of modules in the different subject areas. These modules were, but the budget of these modules that we have printed were coming from our LGU SEF. And for us teachers here in Nabunturan Central, so we will already have the module so in our district level, so the modules were printed and we will have to get our share in order for us to deliver this kind of module during the start of the classes, preferably on October 5. So this is under the leadership of our public schools district supervisor, Dr. Alan R. Huerta. And we have also here the class programs. Our class programs were based on the radio-based instruction and the Radio Z Escuela for the radio. And we have also the TV-based instruction preparation class program. At the same time, our class teachers prepare also class programs for the different modules, for the module platforms that our pupils, that our learners choose from the modular platforms. And we have also here, aside from that, we have also here the DepEd Order number 40, which is the series of 2012, the Child Protection Committee. So we have also prepared our Child Protection Committee where yours truly, the chairman, the vice chairman is Ma'am Laling Piastro, our guidance coordinator, and we have the teachers representative, Mr. Dennis Yumang. From the parents representative, we have Mr. Minusa, our PTA president. And for our SPG, we have John J.R. Sitayoni. And also for our education committee chairman, we have Mr. Ayan Philip Balatico. At the same time, most of all, we have already prepared the MELC, which is the most essential learning competencies. This is a guide for the teachers in the different competencies that we are going to teach to our learners. So this is already compressed with the different essential learning competencies. And we have also the omnibus guidelines on the implementation of community quarantines. So Municipality of Nabunturan is under the MGCQ, which is the Modified municipality of Nabunturan is under the modified general community quarantine. So we have also prepared the professional development activities and learning action cell plan for our teachers. So we have already conducted our learning action plan with regards to the preparation of the start of the classes, especially in the distribution and the retrieval of our modules, and also with the incoming parent orientation. So another thing is the individual learning monitoring plan. So in order to monitor the needs and the strength of our pupils, so we have provided or prepared the individual learning monitoring plan. And the last one, of course, without them, so we cannot do it alone. So we have our stakeholders engagement and support. So this all coming from the Brigada Escuela, since until this time, we are still in the Brigada Escuela implementation. So we have received some donations like the bond paper and the ink and other health materials or health items to be provided to our teachers and our pupils for the incoming of school this coming October 5. With all these preparations, Nabunturan Central Elementary School SPED Center, handang isip, handa bukas.
We're alive and live once again on our DLDM updates. Time check, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. And of course, at this time, you had witnessed how prepared Nabunturan Central Elementary School SPED Center, and of course, with the good leadership of PSDS, Dr. Alan Guerta. Daghang salamat, of course, the Division of Davao de Oro, Team Leader, Chief Janet G. Veloso, Dr. Renato Pakpakin, and Dr. Danilo R. Duhinog. Thank you so much. And we thank you, our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Euphemia T. Gamutin. Thank you, ma'am. And of course, the CID Chief, Dr. Josie Bolofer. Thank you. That is really a powerhouse cast of the Division of Davao de Oro. And at this time, we are moving on to the Division of Davao Oriental. They're live and alive with Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo in the Division of Davao Oriental. Please go back on screen. Sir Vallejo.
Hello, Miss Ava. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Vallejo.
Are we live on the screen now?
Very much live and alive on the screen now, Dr. Manny P. Vallejo.
Hey! Miss Ava, nakita mo na ako?
Kita-kita kita, sir.
At this time, nakakita ka ron diri sa Baganga Central Elementary School. Palakpak! Okay. Miss Ava, I would just like to shout to the whole world that this is the school where I finished my grade 6! Hip hip! Are you ready with your Peace Corps gestures? 5, 6, 7, go! Handa! Okay, i-practice niyo ulit ha. Babalikan ko kayo. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, okay, palakpak sa mga parents over there. Okay, sabay sigaw, hip hip! Ayan, so ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you our PSDS. We have Ma'am Yunita M. Mantigoy ng Baganga South. Hi, Ma'am. Okay, Ma'am. And then we also have Ma'am Nora L. Buko, the Principal 2 of Baganga Central Elementary School. Hello, Ma'am Nora. 5, 6, 7, go. Handa! Once again, our principal, Ma'am Nora. Hello, Ma'am Nora. May hapon?
Hapon, Ma'am.
Okay, so Nora, baliun niya, ipakita nato ang live nato na paghimuon nga dry run, no? Dry run kung usaon pagkuha, no? Pagkuha o pagbalik sa mga modules. Okay, Nora, I would just like to ask you, honestly, you answer me, 1 to 10, how ready, how prepared is Baganga Central Elementary School when it comes to the SLM Suguban pa?
I would say 8.
Yeah, hey! Hey! The perfect is 10. Bakit 8?
Kasi nagsisimula pa lang kami mag-print tapos bali marami kami maraming estudyante tapos sa pondo, mahanap pa kami ng pondo tapos yung nag-link kami sa mga stakeholders namin. Oo, dahil sa pondo ng eskwelahan sa MOE.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Nora. No? Grabe ka nagkikibo ninyo para hindi na maipon din natin mga materials. Because of that, come again, 5, 6, 7, go! Yeah! Okay! I would like to call on our PSTS. Ma'am Bigoy! Ma'am! Whether she likes it or not, si Ma'am, siya ang bida. Ang bida ng SLM. Okay. Ma'am, so, ano ba ang mga preparasyon na hinahimo, Ma'am, sa Baganga Central Elementary School na di nakita na kung mapreparado na kaayo mo?
Okay, good afternoon. So the Baganga South District is very happy to implement this LMS because we have so many stakeholders, and as supervisor, I have also my Bayanihan Act to cater those last mile schools which they have no MOO yet. So we purchase bond papers given to the last mile schools. So as of this time, the preparation of Baganga South District, I will be rating for 9.
Yeah! Okay, because of that, bibigyan natin ng Just Chancey. Ma'am Ligoy, go!
Hanggang isip, hanggang bukas, solo, iyo, alima.
Okay, so sundan mo ako. Pupunta natin ng mga parents. Come. Okay, we are live now. Trota Philippines. Okay, madugtang na naghihapon dito. Okay. Sir, ano ba na siya? Maraming Cordes. Ayan, hello parents. Ayan, so may hapon sa tanan. Okay, may hapon. Okay. Pepe! Kumusta kayo noon? Kumusta? Oo. Kumusta ikaw? Ano sa grade na itong ang anak na to, sa grado?
Grade 5.
Grade 5. Okay. So, kay grade 5, balik na dito natin mga preparasyon na himo. Una ni mga preparasyon na himo nato. Balian ikaw, no, para i-practice mayo yung pagkuha ng module. Okay. So, andam na ka. Andam na. Okay, andam na. Ayan si Madam. Okay. Ang pangalan, please? Okay, si Ma'am Marjorie. O so may grado sa atong bata, ma'am? Grade 4, kay ma'am grade 5. Ayan. So may atong partisipasyon. Being a partner of teacher in the school. O sa ama itong ginabuhat. Na suporta, nagipakita. Ay pagtuon sa mga bata, pagsuporta, pinagi sa pag-apil karon, no? Pwede po na siya. Okay, daghang salamat. Okay, din dapita. Okay. Mga parents po din sila, no? Mga parents. Okay. Sir, may hapon. Matiyaw na kahapon nun. Ayan. So, una ning ko, grado ng iso na to. Ay, grade 4. Ayan. So, nasaan ni kita doon? Ganong naamanta karon dire?
Nagsuporta sa module sa mga bata.
Okay. So, pag kumakuha na nimo ang module, o sa isunod?
Aron tutuan ng mga bata.
Okay. Pagkuha sa module, siyempre dalang sa balay, tuduan ng mga bata, pagkahuman, ibalik. So manakaroon ng rason na nung naakita karon diri para i-practice na to. Okay. So andam na mabo. Andam na. Okay. Ayan, so pwede na nato suktan kasi may in charge nitong dapita. Kanang dapita diha, dito mga to mga parents na to. Okay, so andam na sila, andam na mo. So ato na pagasugtan. Okay. So let the ball roll now. Okay, so sugtan nato ang try run. Okay, sige Perez, pwede naman siguro kung isa niyo mga kabaagi. Okay, ang atong in charge kay nakita ang atong mga teachers. Asa man karon atong atong tanaw asa dapit ang releasing o ang receiving. Okay. Asa ang number 1? Naati kita karon diri sa campus sa Baganga Central Elementary School. Ayan. There is a page 1. There is a page 1 ang atong mga the grade 1, sorry, not page 1. Ayan, so atong makita, ipakita nato na silyado siya covered with cellophane. So meaning to say, nagasunod kayo sila sa health protocols, ang safety. Ayan, and at the same time, I can see in them na nag-gloves sila. So protektado, safe kaayo ang atong mga learners o atong mga parents. Okay, ang kanina sa mga boxes, kung saan siya ba? Ang modules. Okay, kanina mga modules, mga ito nihatag sa atong mga parents. Ayan, so ato silang i-obserbahan kung saan ipangbuhat din na pita. Okay, matabok lang tagre, excuse me. Ayan, nagasugod na mga kaigsunan kung usaon nila pag-release sa mga SLMs or modules. Okay, Ma'am Anligoy, ang atong PSPS, balik karon ma'am sa step 1 nato sa yung mga panghitabo ma'am.
So, ilang kung saan karon ang modules para sa ilang mga anak para sa week 1.
Okay, so week 1, module 1, quarter 1. And I understand na ang week 1 karon. Tapos sa uban, padayon ang pag-print. Padayon ang pag-print. Okay. Ay ma'am, excuse me. Excuse me. Gusto man ibuhat nato karon. Ay naghatag mo og mga modules? Okay, so imong gipasabot sa ila kung saan paggamit sa maong module. And then, unya, ato pong i-demonstrate kung saan nila pagbalik o retrieve sa maong modules. Okay, ma'am, daghang salamat. Kung sa mga grade ni mong itutulungan? Okay, kinder. So, man yung mga modules, ladies and gentlemen, andyan na for distribution. Okay. So, dinhing na pita, ato pong ipakita, no? Okay, thank you. Observe lang yapon ang distance, eh. Ayan. Dinhing dapita na natin ang parent. Kano ba may hapon, ma'am? May hapon? Ayan, so may atong ikuha ka rin, ma'am? Ay, nagkuha ka module. Gusto may grado sinong anak, ma'am? Ay, grade 6. Graduating na. So karon ma'am, wala ba kayo expect ka na bitang imong debate nga kalisod o saan pagtudlo sa imong bata? O sa imong plano, pag madawat na nimong module?
Atong plano tudloan ang bata niya pagkahuman
okay, tudloan ang mga bata pinaagi po sa gitudlo ni teacher sa imuha. Pagkahuman dalawang ang module sa balay, tudloan ang bata. Kung kintahay lang, naaka may kwento ng ekwan, talagang malistan ka sa pagsagot. Kung sa may limpot ka buhaton na, bukitahay, nagtudlo ka sa bata, tapos naaka na encounter na video kalistanan. Kung sa may maayong buhaton mo, kung maka-experience kayo na. Mutawag ka sa teacher. Ibig sabihin, ang mga parents na alam mo yung mga numbers, dihatag sa mga teachers. I like that one. Then another one, pag medyo na mo silingan, yung kabalo, pwede mo mapatabang dito. Okay. Thank you kayo, ma'am, ha? Okay, dalaway, salamat. Ayan, diretso na kita sa classroom. Atong tanaw na classroom karon. Ayan, PSDS, Manigo, yung si Ma'am Nora. Okay, kauban nato sila karon. Matanaw kita sila classroom. Ang ilahang classroom, kung saan nga grado din PSDS? Grade 6. Kisa my teacher. Ano nga please? Ang grade 6 teacher nato ay si Ma'am Linasa. Ma'am, unsa man ni siya nga mga modules kung makita nato, ma'am? Okay. Katong i-dry nato, actual to siya kung saan yung pag-distribute. But then, ang imong bang mga modules, preparado na sa mga classroom. How nice of it. Because of that, Mama Nigoy, Ma'am Nora, hindi lang say 8 or 9. Sa akong tanaw, dapat 20 na siya. 20 na okay, napagdire. Ayan. And in this arrangement is prepared for the face-to-face. Kung ano tanawon ang design, how much is this room? Ato ipakita ang mga windows, di ba? Mula ni sa Heritage Classroom. Look at the windows. The windows, so di ba? Mula ni sa Century Classroom. O di ba? Patong yung mag-culture in the arts. Okay. So I would like to inform you that this is a school where I graduated my grade 6. My alma mater. I am proud to say that. Okay. Bumani siya ang reading corner. Ang reading corner. So may mga balasa doon. So as we can observe, manapot sa ginatawag na floor mat or number mat, because we do understand that the pupils are more on the reading bitaw, nag-crawl, nag-squat. We do understand that with due respect to the reading styles of learners. Okay. So karon no, init pa. So, marag bisyo ka naman po ng mga parents na magpainit, tumod-pod kay ang kainit daw, maupoy mo hatag sa kalaban sa lawig. Gusto niya ko na. Okay. So the same thing, the same thing. Kanya grade is grade 6. Kung naa si Sir karon. Sir, kung sa subject ang imong gitudo, sir?
Aral Pan 6.
Ay, Aral Pan 6. Okay, congratulations, sir, ha? Okay, di lagi ko mangutana kung asing musos kaya nakita. John, the NOVs are here. No, the NOVs are real. Okay, wala ko na to. Okay, class, dapat yung nakikita. Okay. So, ano naka-seal? Naka-seal na yung plastic. Kasi naka-stay din, sir.
Pansa, sir, ang mga lang po.
Ay, reading corner. Protektado ko ng mabasa sa sunod. But then they have to get the learning materials, hindi ko nila dalaho dire. But then they have to observe social distancing. Okay, wala pa man tayo last one, learners din sa sunod, kaya hindi ko mata face-to-face, so display na din siya. Okay! Ayan, so ginawagan balik ang mga okay, natin yung mga parents, so ato naman ang bisitahan tanan. Okay, balik na ako tawagan ang PSDS, si Mama Digoy. Ma'am Nora, please. Hali, ma'am. As usual, magpasalamat yun ako kay Ma'am Merlin, ang atong EPS, sa Division of Davao Oriental. Si Ma'am Merlin Nasaka. Ma'am Merlin, personally, nagkakasalamat sa mong vehicle. Woo! Nakulabot kayong gasto si Ma'am Merlin sa atong data niya in town, kaya para mapalive dita. Klarong-klaro. But then kanina, ang among kuan is daghan po kay aberya. Okay, so ma'am, in closing, ayan. So, I would like to congratulate you both, ma'am, because your partnership is so nice, sir, and it could be an inspiration to one and all, because it really works. Yan. Okay, mga parents, congratulations! Salamat sa inyong partisipasyon. Sa mga teachers. Okay, sabay-sabay mga teachers. Speech choir. Ready? Go!
hanggang bukas. Solo, inyong kalimutan.
Okay, so andam gayud permanente ang ato ang mga teachers. So, okay ma'am, natabay napatay dugang i-istorya sa ilaha.
So ang akong ikadugang sa mga ginikanan ang inyong walay puas na pagsuporta sa atong eskwelahan alang sa kayuhan sa atong mga anak. Ug ako, I would like to say thank you to Sir Manny for having this regional dry run for the modality. So thank you so much with Ma'am Marlene Lasaka and Ma'am Nancy Sabagaysay, to Ma'am Nora Buko, the principal to Baganga Central Elementary School, and the teaching staff of Baganga Central Elementary School, with the parents, magdilinganan, salamatan ng kamayong pagsuporta. Ang Baganga Central, Baganga South District!
Okay, daghang salamat. Okay, Ma'am Nora Buko, ang atong to Baganga Central Elementary School, Baganga South District. Ma'am, please.
Okay, sa mga kausap ba, daghang salamat kay Sir Manny, kay Ma'am Lasaka, kay Ma'am Nancy. O ingon man sa akong pinalangga na supervisor. Kanunay naa sa akong loyo. Nag-guide sa ako. Kung nabasa tanan, mga ginikanan, daghang salamat sa inyong mga suporta. Naway tuas. Sukad pa nga, nakalingkod ko nining eskwelahan na. O sa mga stakeholders, daghang salamat sa inyo
Yay! O sa mga ikaingon sa ato ang Division F sa Davao Oriental, si Ma'am Merlin Lasaka. Ma'am.
We are very amazed from the Division of Davao Oriental. So thankful for the leadership of Ma'am Hilda Mandigon and Ma'am Nora Buko for having this preparation. At about, for me, it's 90 to 100% prepared for the normal opening of classes come this October 5. Thank you so much for their support, parents, stakeholders, teachers, and staff, and also with the district staff of Mamilda. Salamat tayo gayon.
Daghang salamat. Okay, teachers, please. Teachers. 5, 6, 7, go! Handa, isip! Handa, bukas! Solo, inyong kalimutan! Okay, mabuhay ang Baganga Central Elementary School, mabuhay ang South Baganga South District, mabuhay ang Division of Davao Oriental. Okay, Miss, ako po may katanungan, please.
Okay, mabuhay ang Baganga Central Elementary School, Baganga South District. Thank you so much, Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo, and of course the PSDS, Ma'am Manligoy and Ma'am Nora, the school principal too of Baganga Central Elementary School. And of course, thank you to the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo B. Meliorida, and of course, Ma'am Merlin Lasaka. Daghang salamat, Baganga Central Elementary School, with the Bayanihan Act of the stakeholders, and of course, the parents with the loud dry run simulation of the release of modules of the new normal of education on this learning delivery modalities.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Indeed, our Regional Director in Region 11, Dr. Evelyn R. Caldero, and of course, the Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines Asuncion, and the Chief of the Curriculum and Learning Management Division, Chief Janet G. Deloso. They are all inspired and very happy seeing all this dry run monitoring implementation, a success that all schools in the Region 11 are all prepared on the October opening of classes in 2020. Right, Miss Marge? Of course, Miss Marge, at this time, balik na naman ulit tayo, Miss Marge, kay Sir June, live and alive once again on his lively participation as an anchor in the division of Tagum City. Sir June, stop!
Ay, tumama. Okay, mga ama, nandito tayo ngayon live sa Tagum City National High School. Ito po yung pang-limang paaralan na aming tinutahan kasama ng Digital Monitoring Team. Of course, maraming salamat po muli sa ating Schools Division Superintendent dito sa Division of Tagum City, Dr. Josephine Padua. Kasama po ang ating ESDS President si Manakay at ang lahat po ng ating kasamahang PSDSS at EPSS na pinamumulungan po ng ating CID Chief na si Dr. Maria Fe Duarte. Maria Duarte Sibukan. Ngayon, Ma'am Maureen, ay kasalukuyan po nagsasagawa ng pagtatala ng mga impormasyon ang ating regional monitoring team. So, sir, pakiikot natin. Dito pa rin po tayo live and alive. Dito po ngayon, nakikita natin si Doc Mara. Of course, kasama po ang ating school principal na si Dr. Martinez. Ayan, mamayaningan po natin si Sir na namin sa akin. And of course, ngayon, andito din po si Sir Ronnie. At salukuyan din po nga nagbibigay ng online update patungkol sa mga data na ating ginuha. And of course, hindi po mawala dyan ang update natin. Kasi Manginday. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so sa punto nito mga mama, ay magkakataon din para magbigay siya ng karagdagang informasyon dahil dito namin ay talagang may program pa kami dito mga mama. Kaya ayun, mag-intay with that talk about it and the rest of the information.
National High School. First is Dr. Roger Martinez. Pagkapasok namin dito, ay sabi ng principal, magbibigay sila ng welcome. At ito nga, ito yung kanilang audio-visual group. Okay? So, pag may mga bisita, dito nila dinadala. At dito na sila pagsusuri sa mga dokumento na kailangan nating talagang lalapit na pagbubukas ng October 5, 2020. At yung mga guro na lang handa, nakaantay may pasakan ng sinulong sa so, kasama pa rin namin, of course, ang supervisors from City Division and sa mga ng Tagum City Division. Okay, so actually, Miss Aba, alam mo ang kalibre na patagal ko na siya sa pulong koro. Ay pupunasin siya ng mensahe kung ano meron siya at sa iba.
Okay, that's live in the division of Tagum City. That was Dr. Pedalina Ohuevos, the team leader of the regional team monitoring of the division of Tagum City, together with Dr. Ronnie Mercado, Dr. Mara Medrano, Dr. Isidra Desti, and of course, Sir Jimmy Visoro of the division of Tagum City and the division of Panabo City regional team monitoring. Thank you so much, and of course, our mayor in Tagum City, our energetic mayor, very compassionate to the extension service, community extension service towards this Department of Education that our learners can avail and access the kind of quality and basic education, not just only for today, not just only under the new normal of education, but all throughout. Thank you so much, Honorable Mayor Alan Willion, and of course, other internal and external stakeholders. And of course, we really have to thank them for their incredible support all the way in the Department of Education. Thank you so much. And at this time, we'll get back to Sir Jun. Sir Jun, nandyan ka pa rin po ba? Okay. Sir Jun, Nandyan po kasalukuyan pa rin sa Division of Tagum City. They are giving updates on the dry run implementation of the learning delivery modalities. And rest assured, we are all very inspired on what has been the outcome of this dry run implementation, that these schools are already all prepared for the coming of classes, supposedly set scheduled originally on August 24, 2020, yet it has been moved to October 5, 2020. Still, schools in the entire Region 11 are all prepared with the pertinent data and documentation that could like be of great help in the opening of classes. Wow, that is quite a lot. Yet the teachers, school heads, the PSDSS, the education program supervisors, and the respective divisions are all prepared for this just because we give nothing but only the best for our learners. And at this time, Ms. Marge, maging Lerto, maging handa. Lagi tayo, Ms. Marge. So, of course, ang disaster risk reduction management ay may always na paalala sa atin for the best practices of safety protocols. Let us all watch this.
Panatilihing malinis ang ating katawan. Resistensya natin ay dapat palakasin. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Palagi ang maghugas ng mga kamay gamit ang sabon at malinis na tubig. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Sa may sakit, ika'y dumistansya para di ka mahawa. Kung uubo at babahing, bibig at ilong iyong takpan. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Labanan ng COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page.
We're back live. Time check, it's 3:02 in the afternoon. Of course, sama-sama, tulong-tulong tayong labanan ng COVID-19. Of course, that's a friendly reminder from all of us right here at the Department of Education, Region 11. Keep safe, everyone, of course, at all times. And this time, live ulit tayo sa Division of Tagum City with Dr. Catalina O. Huevos. Sir Jun, pasok!
Yes, Ma'am
Sir
Maureen,
Jun
maraming
Aguinon.
salamat po. Pasensyaan nyo, no, nawala kami
Okay,
kanina.
hello Sir Jun. Of
Kasama po
course,
natin ngayon
still Sir
ang
Jun will give
ating
us
school
updates on
principal.
the dry run, simulation, implementation of our learning delivery modalities. We are waiting for Sir Jun in a little while as he will give us the updates together with the regional team monitoring headed by Dr. Catalina O. Huevos. Okay, Sir
Okay,
Jun,
sir,
handa na.
Sir, bigay po tayo ng mensahe, sir, at i-share natin yung best practices po natin dito sa school. Go ahead po.
Maraming salamat po sir. Unang-una sa lahat, ako po ay nagpapasalamat no, sa ating butihing Regional Director, Dr. Emilien Pitalbero, no? At sa ating dynamic and vibrant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Padol, no? Sa kanyang mga tulong at suporta sa lahat ng mga eskwelahan sa Tagum City. Alam niyo po, talagang damang-dama po dito sa Tagum ang synergy dahil po sa pagtutulungan ng lahat, no, mula sa ating LGU, sa ating parents, sa lahat ng mga stakeholders dito sa ating locality. Alam niyo po, hindi po natin magagawa yung pag-imprinta ng ating mga modules kung wala po yung tulong mula sa ating LGU, no? Na kung saan ay naglaan po sila ng more or less 27 million, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, para tulungan lahat ng public school sa Tagum City sa paghahanda ng lahat ng mga paaralan. At saka yung barangay po namin sa Visayan Village, na kung saan ay located po ang Tagum City National High School, ang barangay po ay naglaan ng 200,000 pesos para pambili ng papel. Galing po yan sa budget ng SK. At saka po yung barangay council ay naglaan din po ng 50,000 pesos para din po pambili ng papel. At saka yung amin pong PDA, no, ay naglaan din po ng 100,000 pesos para po pambili din ng papel at saka mga info. Sa ngayon po ay marami po mga dumarating na tulong, lalong-lalo na po yung mga papel, galing sa lahat ng mga partner businesses po natin at saka galing po sa alumni. No? Sa kasalukuyan po, meron kami natanggap na 5 boxes of rims sa araw na ito na lumalaman po ng 25 rims, no, na long band paper na maaari po natin gamitin yan o pagdagdag doon sa allocation ng mga papel para pag-imprinta po. So, dahil po sa tulong ng ating stakeholders po, ay para pong nararamdaman namin yung spirit of yun bang may kasabihan na it takes a community to educate a child, para pong nadamo na po namin yan, no? Yung yun bang pagtutulungan, walang po talagang imposible kung lahat po ng tao sa komunidad ay magtutulungan, lalong-lalo na po sa panahon ngayon na mayroon tayong pandemya na kinakaharap. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tulong.
Okay po, maraming salamat Sir Roger Martinez. Yun po ang school principal ng Tagum City National High School. Sumang-aba, kasalukuyan po ngayon, nagsasagawa ng tinatawag natin na interview at simulation din po ang ating regional monitoring team dito mismo sa division ng Tagum City, particular na dito nga sa Tagum City National High School. So ayan po, kasalukuyang nangyayari dito sa loob ng audiovisual room. Ano po? Ayan ngayon ang presentasyon na ginagawa ng isang guro po dito sa Tagum City National High School with Dr. Medrano and Dr. Mercado. Dito naman po, of course, makikita natin ang ating mga PSDSS na kasalukuyan din pong nanunood at nakikinig sa ginagawang monitoring. And of course, we have here Ma'am Inday na nagsasagawa din po ngayon ng pagtatala patungkol sa mga detalye na dapat na malaman dito sa loob ng school.
This is our new,
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Aba, ito po si Ma'am Annalise Maunes. Siya yung in charge sa Adapa School Program. Siya ngayon yung magtatala kung sino ang magdo-donate para sa school at ano ang ibibigay nila. Siyempre, tatanungin natin siya kung may pilitan pa dito, may sa pilitan bang ginagawa. Ma'am, pagka wala pong i-donate, hindi po pwedeng mag-enroll yung bata?
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman.
Welcome lahat ang mag-donate sa amin. Our number one stakeholder namin are the parents. And of course, we have the LGU. Okay, so thanks to our Honorable Mayor Alan Villion, and of course our PTA, very supportive ang aming PTA here. Initially, they've given or donated 100,000 worth of bond paper, sub 20 yun. Okay, yes, and of course our alumni. No, so every day our alumnus here by batch, no, they're coming here to bring or to donate bond papers. So, reams of bond papers.
Kung hindi
So,
man mag-donate, pwede rin mag-enroll.
pwede, of course. We as a PTA board also, the secretary of the PTA, we have just an voluntary lang na donation ang parent, no, per parent. Okay, we are just, what's that? Ay, inano lang namin sila, parang i-encourage, but of course, it is not compulsory. It's just voluntary lang.
Yes, ayan. Okay, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Annalyn Maunes.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Our total.
Ayan na ang total.
641,470 and counting.
Yes, and counting.
From June 1 up to this day.
Oh, yan.
Mag-donate pa ako. Mag-enroll ang anak ko.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so ngayon, Ma'am Inday.
Donation. Wala pa.
So sa punto ito, Ma'am Maureen, ay amin nang ibibigay ang hudyat na nagpapatunay na kung saan ito pong Tagum City National High School ay handa na sa pagsasagawa o pag-o-open ng klase ngayong Oktubre 5, 2020. Okay. So andito po ngayon, Ma'am Maureen, naghahanda na kami dahil kumpleto po ang puwersa ng Tagum City National High School with our PSTSS, Education Program Supervisors, and of course, ang ating school principal, Dr. Martinez. Okay po. So sa puntong ito, ma'am, diyan ka lang, Ma'am Inday. Okay, so ready na ngayon. Magsasagawa na kami ng pagbibigay ng hudyat na kung saan ito ang patunay na handa na ang Tagum City National High School sa pagbubukas ng klase ngayong October 5, 2020. Kaya po, mula sa sangay ng Tagum City, partikular na sa Tagum City National High School. Ayan, palakpak! Maraming salamat. So yun po, Ma'am Maureen, ang aming update mula dito sa panglimang paaralan na aming binisita sa sangay ng Tagum City. Maraming salamat at balik po sa inyo dyan sa studio. Thank you and bye.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Martinez, the school principal of Tagum City National High School. Dagang salamat, June. Na-amaze ko because there was really a clear transparency of Adapt a School program with our partnered organization with that kind of amount. Wow, successful yun. O hilabi na, bulahan ng atuang mga learners and atong mga teachers nga maka-enjoy sa benefit ani to deliver quality education sa atong learners on this new normal kind of education. Daghang salamat sa Parents Teachers Association, and of course, ang walang sawang, of course, nagasuporta sa atong Department of Education, ang local government units. Thank you so much once again. Hindi kami magsasawang banggitin ito. Honorable Mayor Alan Relion, Mayor of Tagum City, for your outpouring commitment of the Department of Education. Kudos, Tagum, tagumpay. Okay, daghang salamat, and we'll get back to Sir June. Panglima na nilang school, ang Tagum City National High School, Division of Tagum City, and of course, thank you to the SDS, Dr. Josephine Padul. And of course, at this time, we'll be back to the Division of Davao Oriental, Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo. Okay,
Hello.
Doc Manuel, live on screen.
Yung gaminino.
Yes,
Good Okay, so welcome to Baganga National High School. Still, Division of Davao Oriental. Okay, Ma'am Merlin, pang ilan na school na binisita natin? Starting? Okay, pang-apat?
Ay, kayo
Hindi, para pang-anim na siya. Marami na. Okay, I would like to present to you the school head, the principal for of Paganga National High School, Sir Gary Lara. Okay, sir, kaway-kaway naman dyan. Okay, poging-pogi na principal ng Baganga. Sir, yan, ito na yung mga katanungan. Sir, I would just like to know kung anong learning modality. Anong learning modality ang i-implement ng Baganga National High School?
Yung ano po, modular distance learning, printed po.
Printed.
Opo.
So aside from the printed, ano ho?
May digital din po.
May digital. So ilan lang. Mas maraming modular.
Mas marami po.
Okay, mga ilang percent kaya? Dalawang modalities lang.
Yes po, yes po.
Wala kayong RBI.
Wala pa so far.
I see. So dalawa lang. Yeah. Pero mas marami ang modular.
Ang dami sir, 95%.
95%. Okay. So ibig sabihin, sir, the school now in terms of preparedness and kumbaga pag-uusapan yung mga SLMs,
nasa
1 to 10. Sige, 1 to 10.
9 na po kami.
So 9, very good.
Na po.
How nice to hear that. How nice to hear that. Okay, because of that, I can sense the energy and emotion, no? Kailan, Sir Lester, puntahan na natin yung mga mga dakilang teachers natin. Then mamaya si Ma'am, okay, sandali, si Ma'am Ma'am Ligoy, ating PSDS. Ma'am, napakadakila ng mga nakita ko. You are ready.
Yeah.
Okay, sabi ni Sir Gary Knight, what about you? What about you? Oh my gosh. Ang sabi ni Ma'am ni Sir Knight, sabi ni PSDS 10, excuse me, hindi ako papayag. Hindi siya 9, hindi siya 10. Kung hindi, 20! Okay. So talking about the real frontliners, we saw the teachers mula sa grade 7 hanggang sa senior high school. Okay. So Sir Lester, ipakita na natin the teachers, the power mapping teachers sa Baganga National High School. Ate P, kumusta ka na?
Yes, I'm fine.
We wanna hear the energy, the emotions of there. We are right now on through the Philippines. Sa beach resort. Okay. Again. Nakapag-aral ako in this school siguro hanggang second year high school. Pero kalumunan ng gihapon, kapamilya pa rin. Okay. I love this school. Nakatapos ako hanggang second year. Ayan. So, I would like to call on one of the senior high school teachers. One of the senior high school teachers, please. Handa isip. Okay, so at the grade level, ang iitudluan mo, grade level?
Grade 11, sir.
Grade 11, ano ba subject or learning area? Filipino. Aba, mabuhay ang buwan ng wika.
Mabuhay!
Okay. Tinawag ko si ma'am kasi nakayellow siya. Aba, siya ang pinaka-sexy. Pinaka-sexy si ma'am. Joke lang. Okay. So, Filipino. Ibig sabihin, how many learners do you have?
In my class,
Yes.
sir,
55. 55. Paano naman ang distribution? Paano naman ang retrieval ng modules?
Sir, pupunta kami by barangay.
Ay, by barangay!
Yes.
Ikaw mismo pumunta doon.
No, grupo kami, sir.
Ay, grupo.
Yes.
Okay.
Lahat ng Pilipino.
Lalo mas inspired yung mga bata in the community. Kasi si Ma'am na sexy, talagang pumunta doon. Di ba? Okay. Ayan. Alam niyo, napakahangin sa school na ito, sa gilid ng baybayin. Pero, okay, gamit pa rin kami ng paypay. Ayan. So what do you think is the, ma'am? Ano ba yung mga tawag nating challenges? Yung mga kalisdanan nga atong experience.
Ano sir, yung mga bata, pagtawag ng mga bata kasi mahirap dito sir, nasa bukid sila sir.
Malalayo sa
Yes,
bukid.
malalayo nasa bukid.
Akala mo yung mga bata nasa lungsod lang, nasa municipality, pero andun sila.
Nandun sila sir, kaya yung mahirapan.
May mga lakbayin din everyday. Despite of that, talagang patuloy ang edukasyon, patuloy ang lusog isip na yan para sa kinabukasan. Okay. Ano naman ang mga best practice na ginawa ng teacher like you?
Kami sir, if magkakaroon man ng face-to-face, handa na po yung classroom namin.
Wow!
So may foot buffer na po kami dun sir. Bago papasok, may hand wash. At yung mga upuan po namin, we make sure na 1 meter or 2 meters apart.
Okay, so talagang merong health protocols. Because of that, ma'am, I'm excited to see what is being displayed, what are being displayed in the classroom. Okay, tara, sulong kapatid, sulong edukalidad. Ayan, ito si Ate V. Si Ate V, asa man ang guwan? Social distancing.
Sir, dito, sir.
Ayan.
Sir, dito, sir.
Sorry. Okay. Aba, social, meron silang foot bath. Oo. Okay, Ma'am Nancy. Ma'am Nancy, nasaan ka? Ma'am. One. Okay. Si Ma'am Nancy mahilig to sa foot bath. Ay, sorry! Hindi pala foot bath, foot spa. Okay.
Yes.
Si Ma'am Nancy, the Powermatic English Speech Pastor. She is here because she is promoting the global wealthy. Natawa sila. Ma'am Nancy, meron choreography, Ma'am Nancy. Okay, Miss Ava, Davao Region, ito na, papasok na sa first room. Okay, pangutana. Sir Lester, ang videographer, unsa na sa sulod? Okay. Wow! Grabe, ha? Wa pa lang ko kasulod. Diri pa lang ko, nakakita na ako sa lami kay nga talan-ahon. Nakita na ako, kung sa kanina siya kanang magbalik. Ha? Daily skirting. Itong IP.
Dagmay.
Dili gagmay, dagmay. Okay, wow. Okay, so you have protocol. Yeah. Sir Gary. Okay, so Sir Gary, i-explain niya. Okay, sir. Ano ba ang mga pangyayari na ito, sir? Hindi talaga ako na-amaze. Akala ko showroom ito. Showroom na talaga. Showroom pa ng mga modules. Parang buffet table, nakakain everything's being displayed. Sir, paano niyo ito nagawa?
Walang tulugan, sir.
Walang
Ni Kuya
tulugan.
Gerbs.
Wow.
Walang tulugan ni Kuya Gerbs. Ito na po, sir. Kasi we need to produce 500 modules every subject area, every grade level. Because we have 2,800 students.
2,800?
Yes.
So what do you think? This school year ba nag-increase?
Yes. Nagtaka nga kami, sir, kung kailan pandemic, saka nag-increase dati kasi 2,500 lang kami.
I am definitely on that, sir, because the first cycling of the private school, lumipat ang public school. So mabuhay ka for that. Ibig ko sabihin, they like the school, they like the pamamalakat ng school principal like you. Okay, sir, because of that,
mabuhay. Sa dami ng trabaho, parang mamamatay.
I can see the science modules here. The science modules, di ba? Wow, ang ganda! May kumukuti-kuti ka pa, napailaw! Nakainis! Okay. The science modules, okay, aside from the modules, meron tayong mga textbooks dito. Okay. Sir Gary, nagpatawag ka na ba ng parents orientation?
Tapos na po, barangay po kami.
Uy, very good.
Yes.
Congratulations.
For the whole week, nasa iba't ibang barangay po.
Wow, gusto kong bumalik at lumipat sa Maganda National High School because I like it, no? Ayan, hindi lang kasagutan ng isang katanungan, ito na, hindi ka na kailangan magtatanong why, because you can all see. O di ba? Sabi ko kasi huwag ka na maganda ng food, may mga food na, oh. Okay. Ayan, so ano talaga, because the culture in the Oriental, no, number one is, aside from humility, is hospitality. Okay. Yan. Ang sabi namin kay sir, ito lang yung modules lang ang showcase. Wow! Napag-ipakapin. O di ba? Mabuhay ang Kadayawan Festival! Ayan. Si Ate V, yun na may contact sa akin. Sir, nasaan ka na? Ayan. Ang babaeng may sala. Ayan. Okay. My friend, Ate V. Okay, so, ito na. Wala ka na mais ano, ito na. The Powermatic Speechcaster, ladies and gentlemen, the Division English Apps, Madam Nancy Sumagaysay.
That's my,
Okay.
that's my anthem talking about, boasting about how we work in Davao Oriental. And I think this is only an emphasis and reiteration of how we cooperate in Davao Oriental and how we innovated and how we have to call this, transform ourselves in such a manner that we cope with what are the challenges and the demands of the pandemic. We commend always the principals from Boston,
Yay!
Baganga National High School. We commend our public school teaching supervisors from Boston to here to Baganga National High School. And again, for emphasis, I will always be proud. We at the division office, we always be proud of the work of our school heads in the field. Mabuhay ang Davao Oriental. We are ready. Go!
Okay. We are just not getting ready, but we are just very much ready. Sir Gary Lara, ang pugi nga principal. Okay. Guwapa nga maestra. Joke lang. Okay. Ayan, Sir Gary. Okay, ma'am. Ano ba masasabi mo, ma'am? Sa preparasyon, si, si Mabla Saka, Merlin.
Baganga National High School is one of the biggest schools in Dapat Davao Oriental. Despite of the increase in the enrollment, they were able to prepare all these modules. Thank you so much, Sir Gary, and the teaching force of this school, Baganga National High School. We are very much ready for the new opening, school opening.
Yay!
Ready.
Okay. Yes, Sir Gary. Any concluding statement, please?
Thank you sa pagbisita at sa support ng region, lalo na sa mga webinars, upskilling of teachers, and a lot more. Thank you very much.
Sir, congratulations! And of course, our PSPS, Ma'am Ligoy. Ma'am, ano ba yung last statement natin?
Okay, so I would like to say thank you to Mr. Gary Lara, the Principal for of Baganga National High School, for having this preparation for the opening of classes. Together with our IPS, Vallejo, Ma'am Lusaka, and Ma'am Sumagaysay. So thank you so much.
Okay. PSTS Manligoy, dagang salamat. Sir Gary, dagang salamat. Ma'am Merlin, Ma'am Nancy. Ma'am, hindi pa pala tapos. Please, pagbigyan natin. May pa-effect pa doon sa kabila. Please. Miss Aba, Miss Aba. Okay. Okay, wag ka po. Babalikan kita po. Okay, ready? 4, 6, 7. Mabuhay ang Indigenous Peoples Education! Woo! Okay. So, dagang salamat. Okay. Miss Aba, sir. Okay. Atong paminaw, no? Kaya wala tayong mic cross dire. Miss Ava, tapos na. Any questions sa ating education officials, please?
Yes, hello. Hello. Good afternoon to Baganga National High School. Hello to Sir Gary Lara. Hi,
Hello
sir.
po.
Maayong hapon.
Hapon.
Okay, sir, if you are going to rate in a scale of 1 to 10, sir, this is the usual for us to check and recheck on the preparedness of each school. What is your rating for the opening of classes on October 5, 2020?
10 na po. Ready na po.
Wow! Yes! Okay, sir, thank you so much, sir. Is there any parting words that you can have to the world today? How prepared Baganga National High School is in your best practices and everything that will make a perfect school.
Yan po, thank you po talaga doon sa support ng regional office, and technical assistance, yung webinars for the upskilling of teachers, lahat-lahat po, lalo na doon sa LDM course para sa school heads. Thank you po talaga.
Okay, so likewise, we're also saying thank you to Sir Gary Lara of Baganga National High School. Yes, Doc Manny, napapakay mensahe for us.
Okay, Miss Alba, itong last namin last live streaming for this afternoon and the last day. Kasi after here, pupunta na kami sa ibang medyo mga malalayo na, hindi masyado magandang signal. Also, honestly, Miss Alba, napakasaya ko bilang tunay na Duduenyo, bilang tunay na Baganggenyo. Alam mo, ito na school kung saan ako natapos hanggang second year. Mula doon sa Biato, natapos ako ng third and fourth. Mula doon sa Baganga Central, natapos ako ng grade 6. So this is my place, this is my country, this is my home. I am proud to tell you, Miss Ava, napaka-excellent ho na pinakita ng ating mga teachers, ng ating mga schools. Why? It is because, it is because the people here, especially PSDS and our school head and our division Fs. Ayan, I salute these people. Miss Ava, mabuhay ang mga Dabawenyo, mabuhay ang Baganggenyo, mabuhay ang Division of Davao Oriental! Miss Ava, congratulations sa mga tanan. God bless us all.
God bless us all. Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo, kitang-kita po naman sa inyo, Doc Manny Vallejo. Napakasaya niyo po, of course. That is the home of Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo, an education program supervisor of the Region 11. Isang Dabawenyo, proud Baganggenyo, Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo. Maraming salamat po. And of course, we also would like to thank Ma'am Joy, the education program supervisors, Ma'am Merlin Lasaka, and of course, Dr. Nancy Sinagaysay. Thank you, Ma'am, sa pag-always na pag-tuyog kay Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo sa Bisang Eskwelahan, na proud of kami sa Division of Davao Oriental, inubanan sa atong SBS, na si Dr. Reynaldo B. Melierida. So much thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you to Sir Gary Lara and the teaching staff of Baganga National High School, of course, Division of Davao Oriental. Thank you so much. Wow, grabe. Grabe ang energy and synergy natin ngayon this month. Kasi the fact that this is the last day, of course, in our afternoon session, punong-puno pa rin tayo sa report ng updates natin entire Region 11. And that goes to show that our Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn Artes Alvero, and of course, our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion, and the Chief of the CLMD, Dr. Janet G. Veloso, will always be very inspired saying, and of course, having all this entire Region 11 schools ready on October 5, 2020. And of course, at this time, puno-puno pa rin tayo ng updates kasi nandyan na naman ang division ng Davao del Norte. Okay, we have the team leader, Chief Janet G. Veloso, Dr. Renato Pakpakin, and of course, Dr. Danilo R. Dohinog. We are going to witness the updates on the dry run implementation of the learning delivery modalities. Sama-sama tayo, tulong-tulong tayo, of course, on this new normal of education. Well, watch now the video of the Division of Davao del Norte. Ms. Marge, please roll VTR.
Compostela Central Elementary School's Fed Center, and the school is ready for the incoming school year 2020-2001. So we have these preparations. We start with the planning for our activities using the different learning modalities that we're going to use so that we can cater all the needs of our learners. So we base it from our LCP plan, and then we made our different LAC sessions so that the teachers will also be ready for the uh, teachings that they're going to give to our learners. Despite the distant learning, I can assure that this school, the Compostela Central Elementary School, is ready for all the different modalities that our learners need to be catered.
Good morning. Welcome to Mangayon Elementary School. I am Ivy Graho, the school principal of Mangayon Elementary School and Mangayon Elementary School Site 4 Extension. Of course, part sa itong preparation sa opening of classes come August 5, 2020. We are very ready from the learning material up to environment. So nag-prepare na tanan. We have our calendar of activities, the learning continuity plan of our school. We sit together and we come up, we design with this one. So this is year-round already. And we also have designed our home weekly plan. So para ang mga ginikanan, dili na sila maglisod unsay buhaton sa ilahang mga anak. So nakabutang na dire from 8:30 down unsay ilahang buhaton sa ilahang mga anak. And we also have our class program, of course, approved by our district supervisor, Sir Rayty Antonio, including the budget of work and our modules also are already there. We also have the copy of the MELCs, and we also have the file of a teacher's webinar. So tungod ani na equip yun sila on how to teach their children, no, in this time of pandemic. We also have of course, the very important tool, the individual learning monitoring plan. So I guess because of all of this, makaingon jud ko nga ready na kaayo ang Mangayon Elementary School with our partners, and our partners also. We sit together and we talk over things. That is why in our extension school, they have provided their main access.
Ligaya ang Principal 3 of Mangayon National High School. Muna ang among mga preparation for the opening of the classes this coming October 5. We have here the school calendar of activities. I have here our school learning continuity plan. I have here also the weekly home learning plan. Here the class program, including budget of work, the child protection committee, and the most essential competencies, the MELCs. I have here a sample, and the omnibus guidelines on the implementation of community quarantine, and also the individual learning monitoring plan here, and the stakeholders engagement and support. So I guess Mangayon National High School is very much ready for the opening of classes. using the distant learning delivery modalities.
How about the modules, ma'am? Any updates?
As of now, we are still continuing printing our modules at the main campus, Compostela National High School, and hopefully it will be done soon. And we are planning and will really implement the one module for each learners.
Okay, ma'am, any engagement with our stakeholders? May mga support ba sila?
Yes. First, we have here the task for work who maintain the cleanliness of our school. Then there are support groups who give us supplies like bond papers, inks, and other health needs like alcohol, disinfectants, and among others.
Ma'am, ano ang mas pinili na mga estudyante na modality?
Since Mangayo National High School is here located in an area where there is no internet connection and there is cannot be reached by many of our learners have no television, the radio, so majority of our students and almost all of our students preferred the modular type of learning.
So how is the delivery and retrieval of the modules? How the module will reach to our learners and how it is being retrieved by the school personnel?
We have implemented just what we did during our enrollment in a box, and now we are planning to do the same. We're just going to enhance it. Then we are going to use the Purok system. We're in all the modules put in a box. Then the Purok chairman will be the one to distribute the modules, and of course with maybe an assistance of one teacher at every Purok to make sure that all the modules will reach to the learners.
Okay, ma'am. So with all the activities, we can say that Mangayo National High School is very ready for the opening of classes.
Yes, very ready.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Laging handa. Laging handa. Bahatag tuyot sunog lindol bagyo. Mga kalamidad na likas sa ating mundo. Napapahamak ang buhay at kabuhayan. Kaya naman kailangan ngang paghandaan.
Maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Laging handa.
Kalamidad ay maaasahang darating.
Sa di inaasahang oras,
Kaya naman hindi na dapat hintayin. Unahan na habang di pa natataranta.
maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Suriin mo mabuti Laki ang iyong kapaligiran. Saan ka ba nakatira? Diyan ba ay bumabaha? Tuwing gamot pagkain, kumot pang sindi, first aid kit, mga gamit panligtas ng buhay dapat mabitbit. At sakaling lumindol o sumabog ang bungka, meron bang matadaanan palayo sa kasawian? Panahon ay malupit at ang hangin hagupit. Mabuti na lang na tayo ay laging nakahanda.
Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat nang maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat nang maging laging handa.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Education with the support of World Vision Development Foundation.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera,
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Modalities of the Department of Education. A. Face-to-face. This is an instructional method where content and learning materials are taught in person. This allows for a live interaction between the learners and the teacher. This modality may be used as a way of feedbacking or application of concepts, or checking the learning of the learners, or as assessment phase of any modality. This then be arranged and planned by the school management and teachers to ensure that the learning space is safe and the IATF DOH protocols are followed. B. Modular, or printed learning modules. This is a self-learning module, or SLM, in hard copies for the learners to read, answer, and accomplish at home. The learners shall be supervised or guided by an adult, other siblings, and family members. Teachers will commit at least 2 hours per day to track learners' learning. This modality is apt for a vulnerable group of learners, especially those with special needs. C. School on Air, radio-based instruction, or RBI, through radio transmission and horn loudspeaker, or trumpa in Cebuano term. This modality caters the education of learners in remote areas. This is conducted by radio via radio transmission using airtime provided by the local and national radio broadcasting stations. Another viable approach is the installation of a horn loudspeaker in a community learning center or within the vicinity of the community where learners are situated, and corresponding pre-recorded radio script lessons are broadcasted. Learners shall be provided with SLMs for them to work on through the help of the parents, older siblings, and other family members. The same materials will be returned to the teacher for checking and feedbacking. D. Television-based instruction. This is teaching through the use of television or other visual media. The learners may view educational episodes or lessons on television at home. Lessons are featured through pre-arranged TV programs and aired according to time slots and grade level on a daily or thrice per week basis. Another viable approach here is the use of CD or DVD, wherein educational lessons are saved in a thumb drive, or CDs or DVDs, and are provided to the learners for viewing. Learners shall be provided with SLMs for them to work on through the help of the parents, older siblings, and other family members. The same materials will be returned to the teacher for checking and feedbacking. E. Offline. Offline. This is appropriate for learners who have access to appropriate learning tools, such as desktop, laptop, tablet, or smartphone, but have limited internet connectivity or poor connectivity. Learners will be provided weekly digitized or e-copy of the self-learning modules or SLMs. The soft copy may be obtained using a USB flash drive, CD, email messages, repository platform of the LMS, and through a mobile app of the LMS. The learners and teachers have codes to access the LMS for protection and compliance with the Privacy Act. F. Online, synchronous and asynchronous. This is intended for learners with available learning tools, such as desktop, laptop, tablet, or smartphone, and with strong and stable internet connection. The school dedicated structure, and the Microsoft Teams or Google Meet will be the platforms for the learning engagement, where the teacher and learners can have screen sharing, text chats, and sending queries in real time. The school LMS is also used for posting of lesson presentations, content links, class activities, announcements, submission of outputs such as personal journals, insights, performance tasks, electronic folios, reports, and individual feedback on progress of learners. Will also archive or record all results of class interactions where learners can review and download the discussion points that will enrich the learning. The learning engagement may be through synchronous and asynchronous modes. In synchronous mode, learners the scheduled class session or virtual class where they will be required to log in for their attendance or accomplish certain tasks. Includes assessments, chat room time for students to share ideas, video meetings or group phone calls, live stream lectures or demonstrations. The asynchronous experience includes recorded presentations such as videos and slideshows, email, discussion boards, social media group or group chats, where learners will be allowed to access materials, ask questions, and practice their skills to explore and navigate online using also their class outputs. G. Blended remote learning. This is a combination of the modalities as cited in A, B, C, D, E, and F, depending on the choice of the learners or parents. With that, I hope I have conveyed all the different learning modalities. We are telling that DepEd is ready with this I Teach integrated approach. Yes, the context of the world is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And as member of this Social Development Committee, there is no turning back with our plans. We will overcome. To God will always be the glory.
Andito na naman po tayo sa ating DLDM updates. Time check, it's 2:53 in the afternoon. And of course, we are now live in the division of Tagum City. Yes, Sir June? Sir June Aguilon is now in Tagum City Division. Hello, good afternoon, Dr. Pedalina
Okay, go,
Uwebo.
Ma'am Inday.
Hi, Miss Aba. Good afternoon again. Andito kami live na live sa Laureta National High School. Kasama pa rin natin ang Regional Monitoring Team, si Sir Ronnie Mercado, na sa kasalukuyan ay sinusuri ng mga dokumento na nire-require natin base sa ating Regional Memorandum. Kasabay pa rin natin ang monitoring team mula sa Tagum City Division, si Sir Sanggalang, si Sir Ricky Moreras, si Sir Roschito Palo, katabi nilang dalawa si Sir Sandukan, ang assistant principal ng paaralan nito, si Ma'am Haneline Boyner, sa President si Ma'am Gina ng PSP. Lahat ng Tagum City, andito rin ang mga guro ng paaralan ito. At syempre, si Sir Salmon, nandun sa labas. PSPS pa rin, Tagum City. And then, syempre, kasama natin ang punong guro ng paaralan nito, si Sir Arnel Cabalan. Magandang hapon, sir. Again, gusto ko linawin na ang DLDM monitoring na ito ay hindi fault finding. Hindi po kami maghahanap ng mali. Bagkus kami ay titingin sa mga best practices ng school na ito at titignan na rin namin ang kahandaan ng paaralan para sa nalalapit na pagbukas ng klase ngayong October 5, 2020. Gaya ng sabi po ng ating School Division Superintendent na si Ma'am Padul, ang Tagum City Division ay handa na para sa pagbubukas ng klase kahit hindi pa umabot ng October 5, kahit August 24, handang-handa na sila. Yun po ay mapapatunayan natin kung kakayanin o totoo base ngayon sa resulta ng ating pagsusuri sa mga naihandang mga dokumento. Pero bago natin isagawa ang pagpapatuloy sa pagsusuri na yan, kakapanayanin muna natin ang ating punong guro, si Sir Arnel Cabalan, para sa greetings po, pagbati sa ating regional director at assistant regional director, kasama na rin ang ating Secretary of Education at iba pang opisyal ng kagawaran na sa ngayon ay nakaantabay at nakasubaybay sa ating programa sa DLDM Regional Monitoring po. Sir Arnel.
Magandang hapon din, Ma'am Inday, sa ating kagalang-galang na Secretary ng Education, Dr. Leonor Briones, sa ating Regional Director, Assistant Regional Director, mga kawani ng Rehiyon 11 ng DepEd, sa aming PSD, Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Josephine Padul, Ma'am Christine Pagatay, ang aming ESDS, lahat ng kawani ng Division ng Tagum City, sa inyo po, mga bisita, at huwag ko palang kalimutan ang aming alkalde, Honorable Alan Edilion. Sa ating lahat, magandang hapon. Batid na po ng buong region o sa buong Pilipinas man siguro na ang paghahanda natin sa panahon ng pandemic, sa pag-aaral ng ating mga mag-aaral, ay kinakailangan po natin paghandaan. Hindi pa man natin batid kung hanggang kailan, ngunit sa kasalukuyan ay atin ang pinaghandaan ng ating magiging gawin upang mapatuloy ang pagbibigay ng ating kaalaman sa ating mga mag-aaral. Higit sa lahat, kami dito sa Laureta National High School ay masigasig na ginagawa ang lahat ng mga nauukol na mga DepEd Order, DepEd Memorandum, Division, Region at saka National. Sa kasulukuyan kami po ay naghahanda sa pagprinta ng ating mga modules, ngunit naantala pansamantala dahil nasira po yung aming duplo. Ang iba naman ay nagsisimula sa pagprinta doon sa printer, sa computer. Ngunit hanggang sa kasalukuyan, on the process pa rin ang aming pagprinta ng ating mga modules. Natapos na po namin ang lahat ng modules ng science maliban lamang sa Science 9 na wala pang dumating na soft copy na modules. Ang sa Pilipino, tapos na rin yung ibang grade level. Yung sa health at saka sa PE, sa kasamaang palad, yung sa mathematics, sa senior high school pa lamang po ang nasa aming yan. Yung araling panlipunan, values, lahat ay may na-iprinta na pong module para sa unang 2 linggo ng pasukan ng ating tinatarget na August 24 na klase. Nagpapasalamat po kami na na-extend ang opening ng klase sa October 5 dahil mabigyan pa rin kami ng mataas na panahon upang matapos ang aming pagprinta ng mga modules. Ngunit ang ibang asignatura po ay wala pa pong national soft copy ng modules, lalong-lalo na ang TLE po, ma'am. Sa mathematics, hindi pa rin. Ngunit sa kasamaang palad, na-printa na po namin yung Filipino na module, pero mayroong sinasabi na ipagpaliban o hindi mo na gagamitin dahil mayroong komplikasyon. Ngunit, hihintay lamang namin kung ano ang magiging resulta nito. Dahil po, kahos na po kami sa papel na gagamitin sa pagprinta. Kaya nga, ayon pa sa aming superintendent na si Dr. Fado, kung anong pamamaraan namin na magawa na maibsan niya o gagastusin namin sa pagprinta ay amin pong ginagawa. Mayroon kami kaninang na-discover na pamamaraan na maibsan ang dami ng bond paper na gagamitin. Ngunit idudulog pa rin namin muna yon sa aming superintendent kung aaprubahan niya, ipagpatuloy namin. Dahil nakita namin kanina yung 23 pages na module ng science, kung sa pamamaraan na ipinakita ng aming ICT na pagprinta ng module, makakagamit lamang po kami ng 8 papel sa halip na 23. Ano pa?
Okay. Sir, narinig namin yung mga issue natin sa regarding sa pagpiprinta ng ating mga module, no? Una, yung kakulangan ng ating materials, no? Wala pang soft copy ng ating mga module. So po yun dahil dumadaan po siya sa quality assurance. Kasi pag binibilisan at hindi naayos yung quality assure, maaring bumalik or maaring may madiscover tayo sa huling parte na at masasayang yung mga papel. Patungkol din naman po doon sa kakulangan ng mga papel at mga ink na yan, nasira po yung duplon nila. So, may sagot po ang DepEd, no, ang kagawaran sa problema natin na iyan. Gusto po natin ipaalam sa lahat na ang DepEd Region 11 ay nabigyan ng budget na 499 million. Ang impormasyon na yan ay mula po sa ating Chief sa Finance Division na si Miss Lulu Barikawa. So, ang 499 million na yan ay hahatiin sa 11 na SDOs or Schools Division offices depending on the number of learners po. So, siguro dahil dyan, magkakaroon na po ng tugon yung problema natin sa kakulangan ng mga kagamitan. So, balik ang division office po ang gagawa ng strategy kung paano po ma-stretch ang budget na yan, naaabot siya ng kung ilang quarter po kakayanin. Pero hindi na po tayo mangangapa kung saan kukuha, saan nahagilap, saan tayo magsosolicit. Dahil meron na po tayo basically, plus meron pa din po tayong SEF.
Salamat po ma'am sa nasabi mong informasyon sa amin. Ngunit hindi naman po na kami nagpabaya dahil pinapaayos na din namin yung aming doktor.
Yes, so maganda po yun. No? Hindi po ang mga schools po natin dito sa Tagum City ay hindi lang po naghihintay kung anong ibibigay niya ng ating kagawaran. Sila po ay meron ding sariling initiative, resourceful po sila at ginagawaan ng paraan, no? Sa abot na makakaya nila para po matuloy at mapabuti po yung pagbibigay natin ng serbisyo sa ating mga mag-aaral. So, ngayong hapon ay magsasimulate tayo kung paano nila i-distribute yung module, no, sa ating mga magulang para po malinawan kung paano ang tamang paggawa na wala pong mangyayaring misunderstanding, no, sa parent at saka sa mga guro. Babalik po tayo mamaya. Sige, sir. Sige po,
Kasi
sir.
po, sa pagkakaalam ko po sa sarili ko pong na dapat tulungan kami ng Departamento ng Edukasyon. Kasi sa survey, mayroon kami mga mag-aaral na gusto ng online, pumili ng online, I should say. Ngunit sa kasamaang palad, sa pagkatapos ng aming parents forum na ginawa noong nakaraang 2 linggo, ay sila po lahat nag-shift into modules dahil una, yung modalities na pinapagamit, hindi po sila makakapasok agad. Mayroon pa daw kailangan na may nagsabi na kailangan pa daw yung server ng national i-download sa region, yung region naman mag-download sa division. Ngunit isa po ang gusto ko pong ipaabot sa ating kalihim ng Departamento ng Edukasyon na kung pwede matulungan lahat ng mga paaralan sa buong Pilipinas na magkaroon ng stable na internet connection. Kasi ito po talaga ang problema. We provided modem sa mga teachers. Gumagastos na nga sila ng pang-load. Ngunit yung 200 nila na load na supposed to be pang 1 week, nauubos po sa isang araw lamang na paggamit, lalong-lalo na sa panahon ng webinar. Nagpakunik po kami ng PLDT sa kasamaang palad. Last June kami nag-apply. Last August 7 kami nakunik. Pero hanggang sa ngayon ay hindi pa po na-activate yung aming internet. Kaya nga sumulat ako kanina, pinadala ko doon sa aming liaison officer, na sabi ko kung hindi pa sa mag-ano niyan, mag-copy furnish tayo sa presidente, governor at saka sa mayor. Ganito po kasi ang nagiging senaryo dito sa field. Katawa-tawa man po yung mga ipinapakita ng mga tawag dito, nangyayari ng mga guro tungkol sa paghagilap ng signal. Ngunit, totoo po, masasabi po namin na talagang totoo yun, pero yung iba naman ay medyo inaano na po, sinusubrahan na po. Ngunit talagang mahirap po talaga ang signal. Dito sa amin, Globeman o PLDT o kaya smart ang gagamitin, talagang ang signal ay napakahirap. So, kaya nga nasabi ko nung una naming pagpupulong kay Mayor na kung pwede kakausapin lahat ng mga internet provider na talagang bibigyan naman nila ng kaukulang atensyon ang ating nasabing kakulangan tungkol sa internet o problema sa internet.
Okay, sir, sasagutin ko po ang concern na yan. Although hindi siya detalyado, no? 2 weeks ago, naglabas po tayo ng regional memorandum regarding po sa LMS. Yun po yung unang sagot doon. Yun po ay ibababa, no, from the central office. Wala pa nga po sa ngayon. Pero ginagawaan po ng paraan through sa effort ni Sir Mark C. Yun yung promise niya, no, na tutulungan lahat ng schools buong Pilipinas na magkakaroon talaga tayo ng strong na internet connection para po magamit natin, no, to the maximum yung LMS na ibababa po nila kasi useless po yun pag wala tayong connection. Now, nung mga nagdaang mga linggo, tinesting po to, tinry po ang kakayahan ng ating mga internet connection sa kasamaang palad din po talagang nagko-collapse po siya. So, tinatry po Globeman o Smart na mapataasan yung bandwidth na ibibigay sa atin dito para hindi po siya magkakaroon ng, anong tawag doon, Jun?
Technical glitches or bad gateway.
Ayun. So, kusa pag maraming gumagamit, makikita po mismo ng Smart or Globe na pag maraming gumagamit, kailangan nilang taasan. Kaya yun po ang nangyayari sa ngayon, no? On process po yung pagpapataas sa bandwidth ng ating
Telecommunication.
Telecommunication. So sir, masasabi natin ginagawaan ng paraan. Unfortunately, hindi pa natin masasabing kumpleto na. It is still a work in progress po. So asahan po natin na bago magbubukas yung klase ay ma-resolve na po ang concern na yan.
Salamat po, ma'am. Pero isa pang katanungan din, ma'am. With regards po, kasi modular yung ginagawa natin, ano kaya ang magiging proseso sa pag-compute po ng grado ng mga kabataan o mayroon na po bang na ilatak na pamamaraan
Meron na po.
as to the determination of the honors kasi ganito mo talaga ang ating mga estudyante. Kaya nga sabi ko, aantayin na lang natin kasi ito yung mga katanungan ng mga guro, paano bibigyan ng grado samantalang hindi sila sigurado na talagang estudyante ba talaga ang nag-answer. Din sabi ko sa kanila, maniwala na lamang tayo doon sa tawag dito, yung resulta na ibigay nila sa kanilang answer sheet. Ngunit sinabi ko sa kanila, ito yung panuto ko sa lahat ng mga guro namin dito sa Laurita National High School, na gagamitin nyo pa rin yung inyong modem, kakausapin nyo o magkaroon kayo ng klase, advisor, kukunin ang lahat ng contact number, yung kanilang Facebook account, yung mga ng mga guro, kanilang asignatura, at mag-create ng tawag dito group chat. Nang sa gayon, si advisor mag-schedule ng anumang araw o oras na kung saan si teacher makipag-usap doon sa mga mag-aaral. Nang sa gayon, hindi po lahat masasabi na si parent lamang ang nagtuturo sa kanyang mga estudyante, kundi kahit si guro naman, sabi ko, pansamantala, gamitin ninyo kung hindi pa man maayos ang ating signal, o wala pa tayong sa ating eskwelahan, yung sa PLDT namin. Then sabi ko, gagamitin talaga dahil the school spent much for that modem. So, kaya nga, pero ang isang reklamo nila, sir, yung pang-load po. Then sabi ko, pansamantala sa inyo na muna yan, pero idudulog natin yan sa kataas-taasan.
Yes, tama po yun, sir, no? Huwag po nating isarado, no, yung sa ating mga guro. Pag may mga problema po, may mga concern, idulog po natin sa division po to region din po to central office. Regarding po dun sa markahan at pagbibigay ng grado at paano po pag-determine ng mga honor students. Kasi yun naman po talaga, hinihintay ng ating mga mag-aaral at mga magulang mabigyan ng recognition yung mga anak nila. Meron po tayong DepEd order niyan, sir. Iaano po namin na mag-i-issue po kami ng clarificatory guidelines para po mas lalong malinawan at detalyado po yung pagpapaintindi kung paano po gagawin ng mga guro natin ang pagbibigay ng grado at pag-compute po para malalaman kung sino po yung magiging first honor, second or with honors. Gagawin po natin yan, Sir Arnel.
Salamat, ma'am, pero huling tanong na lang po, pakiusap.
Sige po.
Kasi po, nangyayari noong nakaraang mga araw na kung saan si teacher po nag-attend ng 3 webinar sa isang araw lamang. Pakiusap lamang po kasi may national, may central office, may region, may division. Pakiusap lamang po na kung siguro magkaroon tayo ng communication ng central region to sa division as to the scheduling of the webinars. Kasi anong date ba yun na kung saan parang na talaga siguro ba na 3 webinar na kanilang papasukin, isang gadget lang meron si teacher, paano yun? Kaya nga nakikiusap po yung mga guro, kaya gusto ko lang po ipaabot sa inyo na kung maaari magkaroon tayo ng scheduling of the webinar kung division, what day, region, at saka central. Nang sa gayon naman si teacher na hindi mawirla. At higit sa lahat po, ang pakiusap ng mga guro, huwag gamitin si Sabado at Linggo at holiday.
Tama po. Maraming salamat sa Arnel. No? Totoo po yan. Ramdam na ramdam po namin yan. Hindi lang po 3, may 4 na webinar. Magkasabay po siya. Kaya 2 cellphone, isang laptop na ganito at isang laptop na malaki. Pinagsabay po namin yan, pero sa totoo lang po, wala na kaming naintindihan. Totoo po yun. Narinig po ng ating Regional Director, alam din po yun ng mga kawani ng kagawaran sa Central Office. Alam po nila yon at naisangguni na po yan during the National Mancom na sila po ay mag-uusap at kami din po sa region, sa division mag-uusap po na huwag pagsabayin kung ang ating mga participants ay parehong mga guro lamang. Yes. Dahil wala pong maintindihan. Napag-usapan na po yan. Hopefully po ay mapaplansya na yan. Ngayong na-extend na yung ating opening of classes, Yung kasing August 24, parang magkasabay-sabay, iba-ibang concern, kaya pinagsabay din yung schedule. So, ngayon ay ma-address na yan, ramdam na nila yung hinaing ng ating field. Kaya sigurado ako na magawaan na po yun ng paraan, Sir Arnel. Maraming salamat po, Sir Arnel, sa pag-share niyo sa amin, sa mga saluubin niyo po. Please rest assured po na ma-address yung mga concern na yan dahil hindi po natutulog yung ating Ma'am Pitalbero. May mga concerns po tayo sa field. Kinukuha po natin yon at natututo tayo mula sa kanila kasi kung minsan hindi natin nakikita kung anong nandun sa baba. Kaya ito na po yung totoong ground, no? Kaya naiparating po ng ating punong guro na si Sir Arnel yung totoong nangyayari sa field at kailangan nila po ng sagot sa mga hinaing na iyon.
Maraming salamat din, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. May sasabihin ka pa?
Sa lahat ng ating mga opisyalis ng Departamento ng Edukasyon, naway tutukan ang lahat ng mga hinaing namin dito sa field dahil wala po tayo sa ganang akin lang po. Wala akong principal, walang guro, walang mga taga-division, central office at saka regional office kung wala pong mga mag-aaral. Bottom line po natin, mga estudyante, so naway lahat ng ating ginagawa ay naaayon para sa kabutihan ng ating mga mag-aaral. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Arnel. Asahan niyo po, hawak kamay po tayo. Sasagutin po natin ang mga problema iyan, bibigyan lunas po natin yan para po sa kapakanan ng ating mga mag-aaral.
Yes. Ayun. So, Ma'am Ava, maraming salamat no. Napakagandang talakayan po ang ginawa ng ating school head po, ng ating principal dito sa Laureta National High School. Kasama po mismo ang ating team head na si Dr. Bedelina Huevos. At Ma'am Maureen, magbibigay kayo mamaya ng update dahil meron po tayong standby ang Sir Manny from Davao Oriental, of course, nasa Lukod Elementary School. So muli, maraming salamat sa pakikinig at pagbabahagi namin dito ng update mula po sa Laureta National High School Division of Tagum City.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Sir June. Of course, live and alive in the Division of Tagum City together with Sir Arnel Cabalan, ng School Principal ng Laureta National High School. And of course, tutungo na naman tayo ngayon sa Division of Davao Oriental sa Lukod Elementary School. Hello there, once again, Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo. Hello, Dr. Manuel.
Sa ating Baganga South District, Division of Davao Oriental. Okay, so this point in time, I would like to call on our principal, Officer.
Okay, please flip the camera, sir, to focus Dr. Manny Vallejo.
Hello, Miss Aba, narinig mo ba kami? Okay, dinig.
Sir, dinig na dinig po.
May hapon. Hapon, sir. Okay, so after 20 years, 30 years ba, I'm back here in Lukod. Kasi taga-Lukod ako dati. Okay, sir. You are the principal in this school for how many years now? For 3 years, sir. For 3 years, I will say congratulations kasi may nagawa ko na pagbabago para sa school. Okay, how many learners do you have? 586, sir. 2021, 592, sir. Okay, 522. Sa tingin ko naman, nag-increase or nag-decrease ang enrollees? Nag-increase po, sir. Okay, nag-increase. So, congratulations. And then, how many teachers do you have? 21, sir. Okay, there are 21 teachers. Ayan. So, at this point in time, sir, kapag kita, okay, kasama ko naman yun, HSTS, Monica, Mandigan, ayan, meron pa rin kasama na
sir, i-flip po, sir, ang cam.
So, mag-isay, hindi si Bagasaka. Okay!
Kapulok ang cam, sir, padong kay Sir Manny.
Kailangan natin makita ang dry run. Ang dry run ng ating mga parents. Okay, sige na, lapit-lapit na. Lapit-lapit na sa dry run. As you can see, kailangan natin makita yung mga mga boxes na yan. Yung mga kiosks na yan maliit. Kailangan natin ipakita.
Okay. So, they're still now preparing, flipping the cam to our main hosts, si Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo sa Division of Davao Oriental. Dagang salamat to the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo B. Meliorida, and of course, our education program supervisors, Dr. Merlin Lasaka and Dr. Nancy Sumagaysay, and now live there in Lukod Elementary School. So still, they are now in the Division of Davao Oriental. Doc Manuel P. Vallejo, sana'y narinig mo po kami para ma-live na naman po natin ang ating updates ng ating distance learning delivery modalities all the way from Lukod Elementary School. Hello there, Doc Manny P. Vallejo. Nandyan ka pa po ba? Hello, Doc Manny. Okay. So yung camera, sir, padunong kay Sir Manny, niya i-open ang X nga na iCam. Kanaganing na stop cam. Okay. So, ingani din siya pag live. Ingani siya pag live because others are still preparing and still they are into grasp of the technology that they're using at this time. So, Sir Manny, yeah, hello!
Oh, yan, ayan.
Manny P. Vallejo, please take it away.
Okay, so, hello Miss Aba, sorry kasi live. Despite sa connectivity problem, but I'm stable to get in. Okay. So, di ba, sa patuloy ang pagpapakita. Okay, sir. Harap na lang sa iyo, sir. Another...
We are back once again live. Of course, nawala na naman si Doc Manny, pero in a little while, he's gonna come back because he's very energetic to have the live coverage of the updates on the distance learning delivery modalities all the way from Lukod Elementary School. Diba, Doc Manny? And the team leader of the Division of Davao Oriental, I see, Chief Lorna Bima Pinogos, Dr. Florence G. Victoria, and Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo.
Okay, Miss Aba, okay ba?
Okay,
hello, Miss
okay,
Aba, okay ba? Napapasok pa? Narinig mo kami?
Pasok na pasok, Doc Manny Vallejo.
Hello, Miss Aba?
Yes. Doc Manny, please go ahead. Please go ahead, Doc Manny.
Patuloy live streaming. Once again, maraming salamat sa ating principal, si Sir Leonor Morales. Okay, pinapakita kanina, no, ang mga parents ay talaga continuous yung dry run. Okay, yes, ma'am, good afternoon. Parent or teacher? I'm group leader. I'm going to talk to the please. Isama group leader natin. Ma'am, your name please? Okay, Miss Riame. Ma'am, ilan na anak mo nag-aaral dito? I are 5. Okay, so ngayon, dapat i-maintain ang modules na makukuha mo. Ma'am, may katanungan ako sa'yo. Magkano ba ang bayad mo sa bawat module? Very good. Klaro. Libre. Sir Wilmore, congratulations, libre. Mga modules ka, ha? Okay, so magpasalamat ka sa government natin sa DepEd. Go.
Maraming salamat sa mga sa mga governor. Dako kayo ning tabang sa amo as karon sa during sa karon na pandemic kasi dili man tanan mga parents na agwa kay sir dito sa kalisod ka sir. So isali as a forum leader po sir, isa po ko nag-assess sa mga estudyante para maka-assist sa mga teacher ganyan sa ang barangay po sir. So dako dito mo pasalamat sir. Isa katabang sa DepEd kailan mga gipanghatag sa amo na mga module wala may mga maliigod na amo ang ipanghatag sa mga teacher sir. So tanan free ni tanan sir. So daghang salamat.
Okay, so salamat ka dako kayo ng kalipay. Kung makita, okay, palakpak niya ano, parents, teacher. Ibig sabihin si mga borok angels trumpet. Okay, so dito makulit mo, kagandagahan ng trumpeta, no? Mga anghel na talang trumpeta. Okay. Social tayo mga pangalan sa pulot ng lukod, di ba? Angel's trumpet. Ano isa kay? Adelpa. Ano isa kay? Okay, dito fortune. Okay. Ayan, Sir Perez, congratulations po tayo naman sa pagsuporta. Of course, ako tawagan na itong PSTS, Mama Nicoy. Para po nagpasalamat, o ba? Nasa namin sa tuwang tanan. Mga Kristitor.
Okay, o sa tanan, ako nagpapasalamat sa atong mga bisita nga ni Akaron at silang palakpakan. Okay, o sa atong Department of Education, gikan sa National, sa Ritual, sa Ma'am Evelyn P. Calvero, o sa atong Superintendent, si Sir Raymond Lorida. Yung ang atong mga dohong, wapang nga mga
Yay!
Bukan sa atong pinakagwapo. Okay, dapat tayong salamat sa inyong suporta sa Lukod Elementary School. I hope na di lang karon kundi hangtod kung ano sa mahuman ang atong klase. Daghan kayong salamat sa inyong suporta o sa atong taga-regional office.
Miss Ava, kay last live streaming na naman ni Karon, natin niya sa mga Huasca schools, pero lisod kayo connectivity. So, wala na nagkamag yung mga pasok ang Lukod Elementary School. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, Mr. Morales! April!
Okay, so ang Lukod Elementary School teachers and administration, parents, ako kayo ang pagpasalamat, no? Sa ato ang regional monitoring team sa kalayo sa atong Region 11, abot na diri sa particularly sa Lukod Elementary School. Palakpakan na po sila! Si Sir Manny Valhio, ang atong Division F, si Ma'am Nancy Subagaysay, palakpakan na po. Maka si Ma'am Arlene Asaka, ang Division F, palakpakan. Of course, ang atong District Supervisor, Ma'am Lorenza Bandiman. So, thank you very much for coming. Daghang kayong salamat.
Sir, congratulations But at this point in time, we will introduce to the real frontliners, the teachers! Palakpakan natin sila! Okay. Ang happy din rin natin sa ilang access para sa mga modules, gamay na lang. Tungod kayo nahatag na nila sa mga parents. Ayan. Okay, ma'am. Kung sa na-experience nato, ang atong mga suporta sa mga tinikanan, pinaagi sa pag-distribute, pinaagi sa pag-retrieve, katong maghihatid na spray run, o sa mga istorya, sa ilang pinapakita ng mga suporta, o sa mga pamatasan po dumaan din ko, tuminaw, go.
Sir, nagpasalamat din sa mga parents, very eager kayo sila nga nag-support para sa ilang mga anak, sa edukasyon sa ilang mga anak. Kaya bisan pagpatawag na mo, iba na, sige may patawag sila, monitor sila, balik-balik sila, para maminaw, bisan pa sa orientation, magkaroon sa dry run, para masayo sila kung saan na pamagi sa pagkuha o pag-retrieve sa mga modules, sir. So,
okay, so daghang salamat po ba mga congratulations sa mga teachers. Okay. Okay, we are mga teachers din na please sa tunga. Tunga please sa tunga. Ayan, adon na ato bang moderator kay ang mga parents ko sa bayan sila dito. Okay, dihan dapita tapos ato bang mo sa amoa. Dihan dapita ato bang moderator. Tapos distancing please. Distancing. Okay. Ako yung mga school man mga pertindaghana sa gulay, pertindaghana sa bulang, pertindaghana sa mga nakakahuyan mo yun. Green na green! Okay! Kailangan mo ba magsalap kapag sila naka-green? Okay! So, kailangan nyo siga sa mga moto. Okay, usama ito mga speech for kanina. Yehey! Okay, directed by Ma'am Merlin. Ready na? Ready to hana? Palakpak! Yehey! Bakit ang natin isuan? Ayan. So, mga pillars mo sabay this time. Sabay mga parents, kaya may speaker ka ng tiyahan nito. Sabay-sabay. Okay, sabay-sabay. Okay, Miss Aba, the parents and teachers are now joining their power-matic voices to shout to the whole world, to shout to the whole Philippines that here we are now. United, we can speak word. Yes, Senator. Hey, congratulations. Number 9, salamat. Congratulations. You are a good director. Okay. Now, Nancy, ikaw ba sister? Okay, dagang salamat. Miss Aba. Okay, may katanungan tayo, please.
Okay, sir. So that's the Lukod Elementary School. So ang mga stakeholders nato diya, sir, ang PTA o alumni, dako gyud ang ilang pakiglambigit sa ato ang Lukod Elementary School.
Wala siya.
Ano daw
Hello, Miss Aba. Kaya mo matunggan karon?
Okay,
Okay.
Doc, ang akong pangutana ko lang ang contribution sa ato ang local government mahinungod sa progressive na opening of classes sa Lukod Elementary School. Atong stakeholders, ato ang PTA, or ang atong alumni.
Okay, mga support sa mga stakeholders, PTA, alumni.
Okay. Good afternoon, ma'am. So, ang support sa atong mga PTA, mitabang sila, ma'am, ang atong homeroom president, ang atong purok leaders, mitabang sila pag-distribute o pag-retrieve sa mga modules. Ang atong local government unit, mitabang usab, ma'am, pinaagi sa MOA with regards to sa atong mga volunteers nga maka-assist sa atong mga learners katong mga ginikanan nga dili sila wala sila capacity nga maka-assist sa ilang mga anak.
Okay, daghang kayong salamat, Sir June o si Sir Morales, ang principal sa Lukod Elementary School. Daghang salamat, sir, kay naagiday always ang assistance ang atong local government unit, sir. Wow, that is quite a success in your part, as of course our PTA and alumni have greater contributions specifically in this new normal of education. Daghang salamat, Sir Morales of Lukod Elementary School.
Hello, Miss Aba. We would like to end up this streaming by showing to the whole world that this school is really sustaining for an income-generating project. This is what we Kulayan sa Paralan. Okay, ipakita namin, Miss Aba. Okay, Miss Aba, okay. Mama ni Ma'am. So, makita niyo. Okay. Ayan.
Full sitaw.
Okay, there is a start, sir. Sir.
Full sitaw. Full
Mga
sitaw.
sitaw. Okay, mga sitaw. Ini na pita. Okay, this is lang. Sir, income generating through. That's right. Sir, ibuhat, ibalik ka ninyo. Balik ka. Pagpadak po sa mga itlog sa talong. Itlog sa talong. Miss Aba! Hinog na hinog. Karoon ko kitang talong na buraog, pineapple, sana, star apple. Okay.
Mate, sir. Mate.
Sir, we would like to inspire other schools kung mananong gayon, especially this pandemic times. Si Mama Liga, ito PSTS, Kamatis! Ayan. Kamatis, kay Mito Kadako. Okay. So, we also have references sa Kamatis. Hindi, ipagkita ko na ako. Hanapin mo ako Kamatis din ang dapita. So, ipagkita, sir. Dito, sir. Kamatis sa pagkadaigay.
Lettuce.
Okay. They are proud to present also the lettuce or lettuce. Ang ilang lettuce sa Pertinamia. Okay, hindi nakita. Sa ibaba gulay, Miss Ava, kaya sa itaas, mga bulaklak. Mga kabulakan.
Iceberg dito, sir. Iceberg dito.
Iceberg.
Iceberg lettuce.
Iceberg lettuce. Ayan.
Snapper, sir. Rapid dito.
Uy! Uy, may ano variety. Sige. Miss Ava, another variety of lettuce or lettuce. Okay. Kung may lettuce, napoy kamatis. So magkatunog. Tapos, napoy mga Miss Ava, nindot kay mga bulaklakin. So, ang mga kakahoy hindi rin po bulaklakin. So that is it. Tapos napag sila mga ano no, pagkanin daw. Sagbog, tambal ng lahan. Laban sa pandemic, laban sa COVID. Okay, Miss Ava. Okay, kangit-ngit. So that's it. Wala naman tayo ipakita man mga ino. Okay, thank you so much. Back to you. Okay, back to you, Miss Ava. Okay, Ma'am. Bye-bye, Ma'am Marlene. Ang nag-direct kay sa
Hello.
Woo! Congratulations.
Okay.
Miss Ava, tapos na!
Yes, Doc Manny. Okay, daghang salamat sa the Division of Davao Oriental, Lucod Elementary School. Daghang salamat, Sir Morales. Practically, naaging engagement ang atong stakeholders. Nagpasalamat si Sir Morales. Of course, we also extend our gratitude and full appreciation of our local government units of the Division of Davao Oriental or the Municipality of Baganga. Daghang salamat. And of course, Dr. Merlin Lasaka and Dr. Nancy Sumagaysay, who always accompany, of course, the Division Team Monitoring with the Regional Team Monitoring headed by Chief Lorna Bima Pinogos and, of course, Dr. Florence Victoria and Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo. So much thanks, Sir Morales of Lucod Elementary School. Thank you, the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo B. Meliorida, and to the entire Division of Davao Oriental. Thank you so much, and to the Division of Mati City, where our Chief, Lorna Bima Pitnogos, spearheaded together with our education program supervisors, Dr. Victoria and Dr. Vallejo. Daghang salamat, and we'll get back to the Division of Tagum City. And of course, nandiyan na naman ulit si Sir June. Hello, Sir June Aguilon, live and alive. Pasok, Sir June Aguilon ng Division of Tagum City. Hello, Sir June. Wala pa si Sir June. I know for sure that he is really very much prepared to give us the live updates. And of course, on this implementation in the Division of Tagum City. And for the meanwhile, we'll have now the random monitoring of our regional teams together with the division teams on this videos. Okay, hello, Miss Marge. Once again, please let us all watch this.
Flash. Maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Laging handa.
Kalamidad ay maaasahang darating.
Sa di inaasahang oras,
Kaya naman hindi na dapat hintayin. Unahan na habang di pa natataranta.
maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa.
Suriin mo mabuti ang iyong kapaligiran. Saan ka ba nakatira? Diyan ba ay bumabaha? Tuwing gamot, pagkain, kumot, pang sindi, first aid kit. Mga gamit panligtas ng buhay dapat mabitbit. At sakaling lumindol o sumabog ang bulkan, meron bang matadaanan palayo sa kasawian? Panahon na ay malupit at ang hangin hagupit. Mabuti na lang na tayo ay laging nakahanda.
Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Education with the support of World Vision Development Foundation.
De Luna,
Present.
Herrera,
Present.
Valera.
Present.
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present.
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Miss Aba, at sa buong Leon 11, ikinagagalak kong sabihin sa inyo na ang Laureta National High School ay handang-handa na para sa pagbubukas ng klase. Lahat ng proseso ay ginawa nila ng tama, kahit pa man may sinasabi ang ating punong guro na mga kakulangan. Pero sila ay handang-handa na at nagawaan na nila ng paraan ang mga bagay-bagay na iyon. So dahil dyan, congratulations po Sir Arnel Cabalan at sa buong
And to officially confirm, Ma'am Ava, that we are ready, of course, isa shoutout na namin ang official hashtag ng ating Region 11. Kaya po, muli, from the division of Tagum City, Laureta National High School,
Handang isip, handang bukas, sulong inukailan, tagong na tagumpay!
Thank you! Ayan, maraming salamat po! Palakpakan!
Wow, napakasaya sa Laureta National High School, spearheaded by the none less than ang ating principal na si Dr. Arnel Cabalan. Hello, sir! Sir Arnel Cabalan, napakahusay niyo po sa pagdumala sa atong Laureta National High School and of course, inubanan sa atong regional team monitoring, Dr. Pedalina O. Huevos, of course, si Sir June, and of course, si Sir Jimmy Hisoro, Dr. Mara Medrano, Dr. Donnie Mercado, and Dr. Isidra B. Despi. Daghang salamat. And of course, always with an overflowing support with our local government units. Once again, we are always and forever thankful to the Honorable Mayor, Mayor Alan Rillion, and of course, the other internal and external stakeholders. So much thanks. And of course, to Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Josephine Padol. Thank you so much. And of course, at this time, we have to give indebted thanks to the regional team monitoring. However, nonetheless, si Sir June ay live na naman po uli sa division of Tagum City. We just can't wait for him to go out and come out live on screen because he is just not bringing only what's best, but the best of what can we offer in this new normal of education, all the way live from the division of Tagum City. Once again, live on screen, Sir June Aguilon. So, Sir June?
Yes, Ma'am Maureen, we are now here po sa huling paaralan. Ito po ang pang-pitong paaralan, as in pang-7 po na paaralan na binisita po ng ating regional monitoring team na pinamumunuan ni Dr. Pedelina Huevos o mas kilala po natin sa pangalan na Ma'am Inday. Of course, nandito tayo ngayon sa kalapit lamang na paaralan ng Laureta Elementary School. Kanina po nasa Laureta National High School tayo, ngayon naman po ay nasa Laureta Elementary School. Kakarating lang po namin dito, ma'am, at of course, isa sa napansin po namin dito sa paaralang ito ay sinusunod po talaga nila ang safety protocols, and of course, yun pong mismong area nila ay napakaganda. Ma'am, ipakita natin. Ayan. Ito po yung paligid ng ating Laureta Elementary School. Yan pa lamang po ay ang entrance pa lang. Tapos makikita nyo po, meron silang parang mini gabaldon. Yan po ay restored na rin. Tama po, ma'am, no? Restored na yan siya. Hindi lang tayo pupunta doon masyado kasi lalayo tayo sa signal dahil nahihirapan tayo sa signal dito. Pero dito, Ma'am Aba, sa likod ay meron silang, of course, ayan ang kanilang gym. Okay? So ito yung gym nila at meron pang mga rooms doon. At ito ay pinutol to, ma'am, sinadya. No? Okay. Kasi lalagyan naman ng panibagong building.
Malalaki na po yung mga malalago na.
Malalago na itong puno. Okay, kaya kailangan putulin. Okay. And of course, dito din po sa area na yan ay paaralan din po nila. Of course, ngayon ma'am, sundan niyo po ako, papasok tayo doon sa principal's office na kung saan Ma'am Aba ay kasalukuyang nagsasagawa ng pagtatalakay at gayon din po pag-evaluate ng mga dokumento na kailangang isumite o kailangang makita ng regional monitoring team. Tara, pasok tayo. Okay? So andito tayo ngayon, Ma'am Aba, live na live. Nagsasagawa ngayon ng parang mini program dito sa loob ng principal's office. Ito ipakita natin.
Very supportive local government unit headed by our Honorable Mayor Alan Rillion. Local government unit is very supportive.
Okay, so Ma'am Aba, kasalukuyan po ngayon na nagsasagawa ng pagpapaliwanag ang ating punong guro ng Laureta Elementary School na si Mama Arlene Pamitalan. Ano po? Okay. So pakinggan po natin. Of course, Ma'am Ava, andito pa yung ating monitoring team. Ayan si Sir Ronnie. Nagsasagawa ng pag-evaluate ng mga documents. At ayun din po si Dr. Pedelina Huevos. Kasama po ang ilang kaguruan ng Laureta Elementary School. at andyan pa rin po ang ating mga PSDSS at Education Program Supervisors mula po sa Division of Tagum City.
Sports, we have monitoring, we have a science teacher for the different items in the monitoring. Okay. Pero bago po yun, magandang hapon sa lahat. Magandang hapon sa ating po ng guro sa mga yung pamitalan. We are from the Edition 11, syempre nasabi ni Sir kanina. Kasama namin pa rin hanggang ngayon ang team mula sa Division Office ng Tagum City. Sister Tanggala, si Ma'am Bunga, mga PSDS, andito sa aking likuran, si Ma'am Madeline Boyles, si Sir Ricker Morera, si Sir Samon, sino pa ba? Si Sir Palo, andyan pa rin, of course. Siyempre, Miss Aba, si Sir Ronnie Mercado, aking kasama. Si Doc Mara Medjano, medyo nauna ng konti dahil sa may ng concern. Siyempre, ang ating Pangulong Bibinang si Jun, andyan pa rin. So, happy kami. Ito yung Panguling School namin ngayong araw, Miss Aba. Ito yung aming pampito. Puta na kami. Hindi na namin alam kung may bukas pa na school. Pagkatapos nito, baka dadaan kami. Yan yung aming pangwalo. Now, sa pagpasok pa lang namin, Miss Aba, nakita na namin, pakiikot mo yung camera, madam. Ayan, medyo nakaayos po yung mga dokumento nila. Yan ay patunay na sila ay handa na at tumatanggap sila sa kamo ng ating school division superintendent na magbubukas sila ng klase sa August 24. Na? Hindi pa naman sure yun. Magkabahan ng teacher. Okay, so yun yung sabi kasi magandang partnership ng DepEd at saka ng ating LTU. So, sabi ng Padol, ready na. Mamaya po mapapatunayan natin kung talagang handang-handa na ang paaralang ito para sa pagbubukas ng klase. Gusto ko parang sa inyo na ang PMPM monitoring ay hindi po siya fault-finding activity. Hindi po kami maghahanap ng mali. Pag-post kami po ay magbibigay ng technical assistance kung alin man po ang po kung saan pwede kami ay magbigay na technical assistance. Titignan din po namin yung mga best practices na pwede pong ipakita natin sa buong mundo, buong Pilipinas. Kasi monitor din po tayo, may mga parents po tayo taga-subaybay sa iba-ibang bahagi ng mundo. So worldwide po ito na nakamonitor sa atin yung mga tao. So pwede po nating i-share mamayaman pag may nakita na kami na magandang ibahagi natin sa iba. Or baka ngayon may masabi ka na iba, wala sa ibang school, andito lang sa school mo. Baka meron po.
Ma'am, dito.
Best practices po natin. At kapag po ay ginagawa niyo ng magsasalita, magsasirculate po kami, kukuha ako ng isang guro para magsasabi sa akin kung paano gagawin or paano nila ginawa niya base sa guideline yung pag-distribute ng module, Miss Aba. So, kapanamin natin ang punong guro.
For the simulation, ma'am, we can have ma'am and staff.
Ma'am, dito tayo, ma'am.
Sige po, Ma'am Principal. Kindly give po your message now to the public po viewing us. At saka you can share also the best practices that our school is being implementing and also kung ano pa po yung nais na impormasyon na nais na ibahagi sa buong mundo. Go ahead po.
Good afternoon, everyone. Loretta Elementary School is very lucky because we have very talented teachers, very cooperative teachers that are willing to accept the challenges for this new normal scheme that we have in the world. And they already attended several webinars to enhance their skills or to get new strategies that are effective in today's new normal. And for Lagarte Elementary School, we have also, though for the classroom, we don't have enough classroom, but we see to it that we can provide facilities that are needed for the education of our pupils. And we are very lucky also to have our local government unit who is very supportive
as our partner in giving the needs of our students and our school.
Okay, yun po. Narinig po ninyo ang mensahe mula po sa ating punong guro ng Laureta Elementary School na si Ma'am Arlene Pamintalan. At of course, mamaya Ma'am Aba, babalik lamang kami ng ilang break muna kami ng ilang sandali, ano? And of course, babalik kami agad para bigyan kayo naman ng update patungkol nga po kung handa na nga ba ang Laureta Elementary School sa pagbubukas ng klase ngayong Oktubre 5, 2020. And of course, malalaman natin yan sa resulta mamaya at panayam sa ating team leader na si Dr. Fidelina Wemos. Ano po? So Ma'am Ava, pansamantala kami po ay magbababay muna. Thank you so much sa panahon at sa pakikinig sa amin at panunood sa buong mundo. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Okay, maraming salamat po sa iyo, Sir June. And of course, Laureta Elementary School and Tagum City Division. Thank you so much, Ma'am Arlene. Ma'am Arlene is the school principal of the Laureta Elementary School. Ma'am Arlene Pamintalan. Of course, thank you. And of course, the division of Tagum City and the team leader, Dr. Pedalina O. Huevos. And of course, at this time, we also would like to thank the regional monitoring teams in the Island Garden City of Samal, Dr. Roy T. Enriquez, team members, Ma'am Janice T. Gamalong, Ma'am Flor T. Dingal, J. Dingal, and of course, from the division of Davao de Oro, we have Dr. Janet G. Velosa, Dr. Renato N. Pacatin, Dr. Danilo R. Dohinom. From the divisions of Tagum City and Panabo City, Dr. Pedalina O. Huevos, Dr. Isidra B. Despi, Dr. Mara Medrano, Dr. Ronnie Mercado, and Sir Jimmy Hisoro. We have from the division of Davao City, Congressional District 1, Sir Henialito S. Atilio, Alfeo B. Ingay, Herminia Bantinding, Dr. Geoffrey L. Bernabe. Davao City Division, Congressional District 2, Dr. Marilyn B. Madrazo, Dr. Cherry Ann B. Into, Dr. Nelmalyn R. Barniha, Dr. Maria Shelo D. Estrada. Division of Davao City, Congressional District 3, Dr. Maria Liza I. Derandoy. We also have the team members, Dr. Maria Jemima V. Galang, Dr. Brenda S. Belonio, Dr. Maria Cristina Junicio. From the Division of Davao del Norte, we have the Chief of the Education Support Services Division, Chief Warlito E. Hua, Dr. Mary Jane Mejorada, Dr. Jesselyn B. De La Cuesta. From the divisions of Digos City, Davao del Sur, and Davao Occidental, Chief Mary Jean B. Aldeguer, Chief of Field Technical Assistance Division, Dr. Danilo M. Kanda, Dr. George N. Wang, Madam Agnes Sagsagat, and Madam Marian Bitacura. From the divisions of Mati City and Davao Oriental, we have from the Chief of the Human Resource Development Division, Chief Lorna Bima Pinogos, and the team members are Dr. Florence Victoria and Dr. Manuel P. Vallejo. Those are our regional team monitorings, team leaders, and of course the team members. Thank you very much. And of course, our regional drivers, we have Mr. Alan Mohinog, Mr. Ernesto Prospero, Mr. Rolando Cose, Mr. Alcher Relatado, and Mr. Putol. Thank you so much. And of course, those drivers will not really that successful of today on this 4-day webinar without them bringing them into the different destinations on the test of the efficiency of the learning delivery modalities. That is our goal. That is our test. The efficiency of what has brought this kind of the new normal of education. And of course, our controllers, or let's say the CTU directors. Wow. We have Ma'am Lu Jane, Sir Eugene Dorado, Sir Cholo Hernandez, Sir Josh, and of course, si Ma'am Marge, who is now the controller and at the same time, the virtual host of this 4-day webinar. So much thanks. Okay, thank you so much because actually it's our last day and it is our afternoon session. It is just but very sufficient enough that we are going to thank those people behind the success of this distance learning delivery modalities, monitoring and updates of our learning modality in the entire region 11. Daghang kayong salamat and of course, the overflowing support and commitment of our local government units who, in one way or the other, contributed a lot to the improvement and success on the opening of school classes comes October 5, 2020. Not only the LGU, we also have our partnered organizations, our internal, external stakeholders, and of course, our Parents Teacher Association, ang ato ang mga halangdong ginikanan sa tibuok rehiyon 11 na kanunay nagasuporta sa atua, nagatambayayong sa panahon sa krisis. Of course, always laging handa, laging alerto sa lahat ng anumang sakuna. Okay. Daghang salamat and of course to our schools division superintendents. Okay, we have from the Division of Davao City, Dr. Reynaldo M. Giliena. From the Division of Davao de Oro, Dr. Eufemia T. Gamutin. From the Division of Davao del Norte, Dr. D. D. Silva. From the Division of Davao del Sur, Dr. Nelson C. Lopez. From the Division of Davao Occidental, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza. From the Division of Davao Oriental, Dr. Reynaldo B. Meliorida. From the Division of Vigo City, Dr. Christy C. Epe. From the Division of Island Garden City of Samao, Dr. Winnie E. Batoon. From the Division of Matis City, Dr. Alona C. Uy. From the Division of Panabo City, Dr. Reynante Almodiel Salutario. From the Division of Tagum City, we have Dr. Josephine L. Padul. Thank you so much to our schools division superintendents and the undying support and sterling performances of our exceptional leaders of the Region 11, our Regional Director of the Region 11, Dr. Evelyn R. Petalvero, CESO 4, and of course to the dynamic, ever-dedicated Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Inesi Asuncion, and of course, ang masigasig at aktibong Chief ng CLMD, Curriculum and Learning Management Division, Chief Janet G. Veloso. So much thanks. And of course, we are all inspired and very happy to test the efficiency of the learning delivery modalities na lahat tayo handa, buong eskwelahan ng Rehiyon 11 ay handa na sa pagbubukas ngayong Oktubre. And of course, at this time, nandyan na naman po, live na live, ang kasamahan natin na si Sir June Aguilon all the way from the Division of Tagum City. Pasok ulit, Sir June Aguilon.
Yes, Ma'am Ava, si Ma'am Inday ngayon ang kaharap niyo sa screen dahil kakatapos lang po niya ng simulation. Okay, Ma'am Inday, ano na po ang impormasyon na bago?
Miss Ava, dito sa Laureta Elementary School ay nagsagawa po tayo ng simulation kung paano nila i-deliver or ibibigay yung module sa magulang. Tama naman po yung ginawa nila, tama yung proseso. Si Ma'am Lenore Mahistad ang ginawa pong teacher, kanina ako yung magulang, tama yung mga sinabi niya. So, maibigay lang tayong technical assistance para mapanigurado nga ang sinasabi ni Ma'am Lenore Mahistad at ang sasabihin ng iba pang mga kaguruan mula sa kinder hanggang grade 6 ay pareho. So, tayo ay nagbungkahi na sila ay gagawa ng gabay na ibibigay din kasama doon sa module na ibibigay sa mga kabataan upang mapaniguro na ang mga magulang ay mapanatag na hindi sila ang magtuturo sa kanilang mga anak, kundi sila ay gagabay lamang para sa pagkatuto ng kanilang mga anak gamit ang individual learning plan na kasabay na ibibigay ng ating mga guro doon sa kit or sa module, sa parents kit na ibibigay. So, si Ma'am Mahistad, Ma'am, pwede i-share mo yung experience natin sa ginawa natin kanina. Kinabahan ka ba?
Yes po, magandang hapon po mga viewers, lahat po ng mga kapamilya natin sa DepEd. Ako po ay naisalang kanina sa simulation po natin.
Naisalang talaga, ha?
Oo, at sinubakan po talaga ako dahil marami pong katanungan si Ma'am at syempre medyo unang-una ko lang po ganito na-interview ako from the region office. So talagang kinabahan ako and thank God at nasagot ko naman po lahat ng mga katanungan niya.
Yes. So ibig sabihin noon, nasagot niya dahil iyon ang kanilang ginagawa. Practice po yun. No? Kaya tama, ibig sabihin noon, napatunayan natin na talagang alam nila ang kanilang ginagawa at alam nila yung mga bagay na gagawin pa. Dahil dyan, Miss Aba, ibibigay na natin yung ating hudyat na magsasabing sila ay handa na, doon tayo sa labas para makita nyo ang ibang mga guro. Handang-handa sila ay naka-uniforme. Ang mindset nila ay talagang pasukan na. So, sa labas tayo.
Okay, ayan. So, ayun Ma'am Ava, no, narinig po natin, lalabas na tayo ngayon dito sa opisina ng punong guro ng ating dito po sa Division of Tagum City. So palaba at doon na po tayo pwesto para magsagawa tayo ng tinatawag nating papatunay na tawag dito magpapatunay na handa na nga po ang Laureta Elementary School para sa pasukan ngayong Oktubre 5, 2020. Okay? So ayan Ma'am Ava, lalabas lang muna kami dito sa area na ito. Okay po. Sige po. Hindi tayo abot doon.
Ay, wala.
Dito na lang. Dito na lang. Diyan na lang po. Or dito po banda, mas maganda. Diyan, dito, mas malawak. Okay, so Ma'am Ava, inaayos lamang po namin yung aming dito dahil yung signal kasi namin Ma'am Ava ay kinakailangan na naka-stable para marinig nyo kami diyan. And of course kailangan Sir Ronnie, bago kayo sir magpupunta sir, dito muna tayo Sir Ron habang naghahanda sila. Sir Ronnie, kayo po ang tatanungin ko. Na-confirm na po kanina ni Mama Inday patungkol doon sa ang paaralan ng Laureta Elementary School ay handa na, particular sa gagawin ni teacher. Ngayon sir, kumusta naman po yung pag-assess ninyo sa mga documents na hinihingi po ng ating monitoring tool?
Sir John, so far po nakita natin sa lahat ng mga documents na binigay ng school, nakita po natin na handang-handa na po sila. Kompleto po lahat ng documents na hinahanap natin Sir John. At saka lahat po ng mga kinakailangan nilang paghahanda po ay nagawa na po nila Sir John. Kayang-kaya na po nilang magbukas kahit natuloy yung unang schedule natin of opening of classes August 24 po. So, subalit na-move tayo to October 5. So, kahit na na-move tayo, Sir John, yung preparation nila sa ngayon ay patuloy pa rin, lalong-lalo na doon sa pag-print po nila ng natitirang mga modules po.
Yes, ayan. Maraming salamat Sir Ronnie. At of course, dahil dyan Sir Ron, ngayon ay isa-shoutout na natin ang official hashtag ng ating Rehiyon 11. Okay, so Ma'am Evelyn, Ma'am Ines, Ma'am Janet, at sa lahat po ng nanonood sa amin live na live dito sa Tagum City Division, particular na dito nga po sa Laureta Elementary School, isa-shoutout na po namin ang official hashtag ng Rehiyon 11. Kaya po dahil dyan, ibibigay ko ng hudyat mula po sa sangay ng Tagum City, Laureta Elementary School!
Handang bukas, sulong edukador, tagong kabuhay.
Ayan! Kaway-kaway po! And of course, mayroon pang idadagdag Ma'am Ava si Ma'am Principal natin. na impormasyon. Ano? Go ahead, ma'am.
We are very lucky also in Tagum Division because we have very active and supportive PSSS and F from Tagum City Division. Of course, also with our ECOD chief, Dr. Palata, with our CID, Dr. Sibuan, and our ECS, Dr. Christine Bagaka, and of course, our SDS. So, sa lahat po ng Tagum City Division personnel, thank you very much for giving us always your support to make, to go or beyond our limit as educators to give quality education to our learners. Sa lahat po ng Tagum City personnel, thank you very much at mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Ayan, mabuhay, kaway-kaway po. Ayan, maraming salamat. At yun nga po, Ma'am Ava, ayan, balik ako ulit, no? Mahirap talaga to, ikaw ang host, ikaw din ang cameraman. Okay, so muli, maraming salamat, Ma'am Ava. At yun na po, naibigay na namin ang hudyat sa pang-7 paaralan. At saka, Ma'am Ava, meron pa pala. We will break now the record, Ma'am Ava, kasi sa nakaraang 3 araw na paglilibot namin sa Panabo City Division at Tagum City Division, 777. First day, 7. Second day, 737. At ngayon, i-break namin ang aming record. 8 ang aming bibisitahin. Kaya meron pa kaming huli. Kaya Ma'am Ava, wag po muna kayong magsara. Kaawaan niyo po kami. Ayan, maraming salamat. At pabalikan namin kayo mamaya sa ilang sandali lamang. Salamat po. God bless everyone. Yay!
Okay. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Sir June. Live at Loretta Elementary School, Division of Tagum City. Of course, inubanan sa ilang principal na si Ma'am Arlene. And of course, our team leader, Dr. Pedulina Ohuevos, Dr. Ronnie Mercado, Dr. Mara Medrano, Dr. Isidra Bay Despi, and of course, Sir Jimmy Jesuro, team leader and the team members for the divisions of Panabo City and Tagum City. Thank you so much. And of course, at this time, meron na naman tayong updates. Okay. Pero ito ay sa pamamagitan ng video presentation. Specifically, they are showcasing for one learning modality, which is the radio-based instruction. And that is also an alternative way of giving us the radio-based instruction on the learning delivery modality under this new normal kind of education. Okay, I know for sure that my controller right here beside me, Ms. Marge, is quite ready for this video presentation. Now, Ms. Marge, handa ka na ba? Let us all watch this.
Alternative Learning System, Trumpa, Aralan, Radio-Based Instruction at pinamuno sa Isidro, Davao del Norte. The new structured style of education was launched last July 2, 2011. This ignites our out-of-school youth to enroll in ALS program because they consider this initiative as something new and unique mode of delivery.
Mayong buntag sa natong tanan, mga kaigsunan ko o mga learners dinhi sa barangay Pinamuno.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning, the ALS implementer air the lessons.
Droga, salot sa lipunan. Paano ka naman magkakita upang maibang ka na Pilipino sa amin?
The learners can listen the lesson while in the farm. Even when they are at home doing household chores and feeding their animals.
Lahat ng mga karapatan ng lalaki ay gano'n din ang kanyang isang lugar na paghihiwalay. Ganun ba? Ano ka na sa pamilya? Tagal-tagal ko na rin pinag-iisip ko yung sinabi mo. Halika naman sa kawas ko. Halika, dito tayo sa sala. Magkailan pa ito.
Doing laundry while learning.
Hindi ko alam ang nangyayari sa inyo. Ha? Huwag ka naman. Mayong hashtag mga kaisalaan ko o mga learners dito sa barangay Pinamuno. Ano yan ang isang ang alternative learning system sa
The whole community can benefit this program, especially nowadays that we are facing in the new normal.
sa pagpaminaw sa paaralan. Ating paminawan ang isang episode sa Umbuntada. Ang titulo, Droga, Salot sa Lipunan. Ang layunin sa episode na ito upang malaman ang mga magkasamang epekto ng paggamit ng bawal na gamot sa isang tao at sa lipunan. At kung maaari sa utulong sa pagsuko dito. Pakinggan mabuti ang isang ina at sagutin ang mga tanong pagkatapos ninyong marinig ang isang episode.
Episode
20. Isang pangkaigdigang problema ang lumalaganap sa paggamit ng bawal na gamot. Napatunayan na hindi lamang mga kabataan ang gumagamit ito, kundi maging ang mga maligad na rin, mayaman o mahirap na. Halos araw-araw ang nababasa natin sa mga dyaryo o naririnig sa radyo-telebisyon ang mga balitang may kaugnayan sa paggamit ng bawal na gamot. Ito naglalarawan mga suliraning kampanilya o panlipunan tulad ng mga kadumay-dumay na business. Pero ano nga ba ang droga? Ang droga ay isang uri ng sustansyang kemikal na nakaka-apekto sa tao. Ang epekto nito ay maaaring sa pisikal, emosyonal o mental na kakalaman ng tao. Nagiging mapangalip ang droga kapag ito'y pinaabuso o ginagamit ng natin doon sa itinakda ng doktor. Kapag nagkagalit,
Okay, kumusta mo? Mga dito wala nakikita sa tungkol sa ikaw naman sa ito ka.
Face-to-face learning with social distancing, proper hand washing, and wearing face masks every Friday.
Ang tungkol nga parang naning kubig karon may mula na itong distansya kaminan na sa sa tumpa jadi bawal naman ang face to face sa kuha mas mali padayon din ko na daghan jud ang makakakuha sa pagkatino sa karang tatangan nga ang edukasyon mo na ko kayong hatag ka kumawag sa makakontak kung sa'yo mayo kung sa'yo dili mayo kaya ginaingon bitaw nga may doktor pero wala seminar kinahanglan nga kagi tayo eskwela wala una tayo sukaranan sa mga pagkakataon na mas maragagatin sa pagkakataon 100% masuporta sa arts sa mga barangay.
Disorder, but a spectrum of closely related disorders with a shared core of symptoms.
Every individual on the autism spectrum has problems to some degree with social interaction, empathy, communication, and flexible behavior. In this time of pandemic, teaching children with autism is a big challenge. Unlike typical curious little repainting the things that catch his or her eye, children with ASD often appear disinterested or unaware of what's going around them, so online learning would be very tough in this new normal era.
Laging handa. Laging handa. Baha, tagtuyot, sunog, lindol, bagyo, mga kalamidad na likas sa ating mundo, napapahamak ang buhay at kabuhayan. Kaya naman kailangan ng paghandaan.
Maging handa, maging alerto, tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Laging handa.
Kalamidad ay maaasahang darating.
Sa di inaasahang oras,
Kaya naman hindi na dapat hintayin. Unahan na habang di pa natataranta.
maging handa, maging alerto, tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa.
Suriin mo mabuti ang iyong kapaligiran. Saan ka ba nakatira? Diyan ba ay bumabaha? Tuwing gamot, pagkain, kumot, pang sindi, first aid kit, mga gamit panligtas ng buhay dapat mabitbit. At sakaling lumindol o sumabog ang bulkan, meron bang matagdaanan palayo sa kasawian? Panahon na ay malupit at ang hangin hagupit. Mabuti na lang na tayo ay laging nakahanda.
Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Education with the support of World Vision Development Foundation.
Panatilihing malinis ang ating katawan. Resistensya natin ay dapat palakasin. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ang COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Palagi ang maghugas ng mga kamay gamit sabon at malinis na tubig. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Sa may sakit, ika'y dumistansya para di ka mahawa. Kung uubo at babahing, bibig at ilong iyong takpan. Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, nating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama ay walang problema. Labanan ng COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Modalities of the Department of Education. A. Face-to-face. This is an instructional method where content and learning materials are taught in person. This allows for a live interaction between the learners and the teacher. This modality may be used as a way of feedbacking or application of concepts, or checking the learning of the learners, or as assessment phase of any modality. This then be arranged and planned by the school management and teachers to ensure that the learning space is safe and the IATF DOH protocols are followed. B. Modular, or printed learning modules. This is a self-learning module, or SLM, in hard copies for the learners to read, answer, and accomplish at home. The learners shall be supervised or guided by an adult, other siblings, and family members. Teachers will commit at least 2 hours per day to track learners' learning. This modality is apt for vulnerable group of learners, especially those with special needs. C. School on Air. Radio-based instruction, or RBI, through radio transmission and horn loudspeaker, or trumpa in Cebuano term. This modality caters the education of learners in remote areas. This is conducted by radio, via radio transmission, using airtime provided by the local and national radio broadcasting stations. Another viable approach is the installation of a horn loudspeaker in a community learning center or within the vicinity of the community where learners are situated, and corresponding pre-recorded radio script lessons are broadcasted. Learners shall be provided with SLMs for them to work on through the help of the parents, older siblings, and other family members. The same materials will be returned to the teacher for checking and feedbacking. D. Television-based instruction. This is teaching through the use of television or other visual media. The learners may view educational episodes or lessons on television at home. Lessons are featured through pre-arranged TV programs and aired according to time slots and grade level on a daily or thrice per week basis. Another viable approach here is the use of CD or DVD, wherein educational lessons are saved in a thumb drive or CDs or DVDs and are provided to the learners for viewing. Learners shall be provided with SLMs for them to work on through the help of the parents, older siblings, and other family members. The same materials will be returned to the teacher for checking and feedbacking. E. Offline. Offline. This is appropriate for learners who have access to appropriate learning tools, such as desktop, laptop, tablet, or smartphone, but have limited internet connectivity or poor connectivity. Learners will be provided weekly digitized or e-copy of the self-learning modules or SLMs. The soft copy may be obtained using a USB flash drive, CD, email messages, repository platform of the LMS, and through a mobile app of the LMS. The learners and teachers have codes to access the LMS for protection and compliance with the Privacy Act. F. Online, synchronous and asynchronous. This is intended for learners with available learning tools, such as desktop, laptop, tablet, or smartphone, and with strong and stable internet connection. The school LMS is the dedicated structure, and the Microsoft Teams or Google Meet will be the platforms for the learning engagement, where the teacher and learners can have screen sharing, text chats, and sending queries in real time. The school LMS is also used for posting of lesson presentations, content links, class activities, announcements, submission of outputs such as personal journals, insights, performance tasks, electronic folios, reports, and individual feedback on progress of learners if they are meeting the standards. The LMS will also archive or record all results of class interactions where learners can review and download the discussion points that will enrich the learning. The learning engagement may be through synchronous and asynchronous modes. In synchronous mode, learners are to attend the scheduled class session or virtual class where they will be required to log in for their attendance or accomplish certain tasks on a predetermined date. This also includes assessments, chat room time for students to share ideas, video meetings or group phone calls, live stream lectures or demonstrations. The asynchronous experience includes recorded presentations such as videos and slideshows, email, discussion boards, social media group or group chats, where learners will be allowed to access materials, ask questions, and practice their skills to explore and navigate online using also their class outputs. G. Blended remote learning. This is a combination of the modalities as cited in A, B, C, D, E, and F, depending on the choice of the learners or parents. With that, I hope I have conveyed all the different learning modalities. We are telling that DepEd is ready with this I Teach integrated approach. Yes, the context of the world is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And as member of this Social Development Committee, there is no turning back with our plans. We will overcome. To God will always be the glory.
De Luna. Present. Herrera. Present. Valera. Present.
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present.
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro, kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan. Handang isip, handa bukas. Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Laging handa. Laging handa. Baha, tagtuyot, sunog, lindol, bagyo. Mga kalamidad na likas sa ating mundo. Napapahamak ang buhay at kabuhayan. Kaya naman kailangan ng paghandaan.
Maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Laging handa.
Kalamidad ay maaasahang darating.
Sa di inaasahang oras,
Kaya naman hindi na dapat hintayin. Unahan na habang di pa natataranta.
maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa.
Suriin mo mabuti ang iyong kapaligiran. Saan ka ba nakatira? Diyan ba ay bumabaha? Tuwing gamot pagkain, kumot pang sindi, first aid kit. Mga gamit panligtas ng buhay dapat mabitbit. At sakaling lumindol o sumabog ang bulkan, meron bang matagdaanan palayo sa kasawian? Panahon na ay malupit at ang hangin hagupit. Mabuti na lang na tayo ay laging nakahanda.
Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat dapat na maging laging handa.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Education with the support of World Vision Development Foundation.
Okay, so time check. It's 4:39 in the afternoon, and actually it's our last day of the webinar for the monitoring of the learning delivery modalities. And of course, we are just but very honored and of course honored and having this beautiful instance of this 4-day webinar that we are one way or the other together on the efficiency of the learning delivery modalities in the entire region 11. And of course, at this time, we also would like to thank our regional monitoring teams together with, of course, we have from the Island Garden City of Samal, Dr. Roy T. Enriquez, Ma'am Janice T. Gamalong, Maflor Bingal. From the Division of Davao de Oro, we have Dr. Janet G. Velosa, the Chief of the Curriculum and Learning Management Division, Dr. Renato N. Pakpakin, and Dr. Danilo R. Dorino. From the divisions of Tagum City and Panabo City, Dr. Pedalina O. Huevos, Dr. Isidra B. Despi, Dr. Mara Medrano, Dr. Ronnie Mercado, and Sir Jimmy Jesuro. We have from the Davao City Division, Congressional District 1, Dr. Genialito S. Atilio. We have also Dr. Alfeo B. Ingay, Dr. Heminia Bantinding, Dr. Geoffrey L. Bernabe. From the Division of Davao City, Congressional District 2, Dr. Marilyn B. Madrazo, Dr. Cherry Ann D. Into, Dr. Nelmalyn Barniha, Dr. Maria Shelo D. Estrada. Davao City Division, Congressional District 3, Dr. Maria Liza I. Berandoy, Dr. Maria Jemima V. Galang, Dr. Brenda S. Belonia, Dr. Maria Cristina Janisha. From the Division of Davao del Norte, Dr. Warlito Ihua, our Chief on the Education Support Services Division. We have the team members, Dr. Mary Jane M. Mejorada, Dr. Jocelyn B. De La Cuesta. From the divisions of Digo City, Davao del Sur, and Davao Occidental, Chief Mary Jean B. Aldeguer, the Chief of Field Technical Assistance Division. We have the team members, Dr. Danilo M. Kanda, Dr. George N. Wong, Ma'am Agnes Sagsagat, Ma'am Marian Bitakura. We have from the divisions of Mati City and Davao Oriental, we have Chief Lorna Bima Pinogos, the Chief of the Human Resource Development Division, with the team members Dr. Florence Victoria and Manuel P. Vallejo, the Education Program Supervisor, English Learning Area in the Region 11. And of course, we also have our regional drivers. We also would like to thank the following: Mr. Alan Muhinog, Mr. Ernesto Prospero, Mr. Rolando Cose, Mr. Alcher Relatado, and Mr. Cirilo Putol. So much thanks to all our regional teams, division teams, and of course our regional drivers who contributed a lot and making this a one memorable event in the entire Region 11 on the modalities of the different schools that they could like have preferred on the opening of classes comes October 5, 2020. And of course, our heartfelt thanks coming from the Region 11 Agro-Industrial School of Davao. Thank you so much for providing us the vehicle of the Davao monitoring team. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we are still looking forward in our partnership of the Agro-Industrial School of Davao. Thank you so much. And of course, you just had to witness in the 4 days on the dry run implementation, the updates on the learning delivery modalities. That is could be of great help for us on the different schools in the entire Region 11. It may either way having the alternative learning delivery modalities of the television-based instruction, the radio-based instruction, and of course we have the alternative learning system o Trumparalan, the radio-based instruction. Wow! Na wow talaga ang buong Rehiyon 11. Isa itong Bayanihan Act, Bayanihan Rehiyon 11. Talagang kasana po, ikakasa natin ang ating paghahanda sa pagbubukas ng ating klase. Samahan niyo po, of course, ang tibuok Rehiyon 11 on October 5, 2020. Thank you, Ma'am Marjorie Hoverillo, the co-anchor of this webinar of mine. And of course, Sir June Aguilon, thank you so much from the Division of Panabo City. Ma'am Marge is also at the same time our controller today. Thank you so much to Ma'am Lou Jane. Of course, Mr. Eugene Dorado of Bernardo Carpio National High School. Mr. Josh Wong, of course, and Sir Pocholo Hernandez. Thank you so much. And at this time, Time check, it's 4:45 in the afternoon. So barely 15 minutes more to go. And we are going to officially close our 4-day webinar. I hope we can help, we can be of great help to our stations that in this new normal of education, no one can ever stop us. As our Secretary of Education, Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, education must always continue. No one can stop us. We will always offer what is the best for our learners, and of course, that is accessible, relevant, equitable, responsive, liberating education for all our learners. So much thanks to our Schools Division Superintendent of the entire Region 11, and of course, the Assistant Schools Division Superintendents. Maraming salamat po sa suporta at sa lahat ng contributions na maging successful ang ating dry run implementation. And of course, to our local government units, our parents, Parents Teachers Association, and of course the alumni who have the incredible impact to the different schools who contributed a lot on this Bayanihan Region 11 that of course will help our learners to learn better and reach their fullest potentials and becoming the persons who they can be, our future leaders. And of course, they are our learners, and this can be, of course, credited to our teachers who are so resilient, dedicated with those sleepless nights to prepare the self-learning modules, and of course, other pertinent data and documents just to prepare them for the opening of classes, and not just only that, but of course, to continue the efficacy, the efficiency of what the school has to offer. Thank you so much. And thank you to the school principal 4 of the Santa Ana National High School, Dr. Yuel A. Alvarez, for the support and the unrelenting efforts to the school extended. You are always kind and great, sir. You may always keep safe and always have the best practices of a safety health protocol. Okay, daghang-daghang salamat sa atong Regional Division Team Monitoring. Okay, so we are still waiting in a little while if there are those who will go live. Okay, let us check. Yes, Ma'am Marge, wala na daw. Wow! So lahat kumbinsi na tayo. And I'm sure that our leaders in the Region 11, like our Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Catalvero, CESO 4, and our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Inesi Asuncion, and our Chief John G. Veloso of CLMD, they are all inspired and very happy upon seeing all the schools in the Region 11 all prepared for the learning delivery modalities, and of course, our other alternative learning delivery modalities, which would help to our learners become sufficient and efficient learning, reaching their fullest potentials as a person. Okay, so with this, the overflowing contribution of the schools in the entire Region 11, this is so inspiring to all of us to face the challenges in realizing our objectives on the learning delivery modalities and deepen partnerships with our regional teams and division teams. The Bayanihan spirit of the Department of Education, Region 11 brings forth that education must always continue. Handang isip, handa bukas, sulong edukalidad. According to my favorite author, Henry Ford, coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is a success. To our exceptional and outstanding leaders of Region 11, Dr. Evelyn R. Petalvero, CESO 4, our Regional Director, of course, together with our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion, CESO 5, to the Chief of the Curriculum and Learning Management Division, Dr. Janet G. Veloso, we thank you so much on this 4-day webinar, keeping us the updates on the monitoring of the learning delivery modalities. And now we are closing this with one Miss Marge, saying, to God be the highest glory, keep safe, and always have this best practices of safety protocols. We are now closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a good night.
Welcome to CLMD Connect, in support to the Comprehensive Region-Led Learning Continuity Plan LCP. I teach, integrating technology academic community, the household, ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulang Idokalidad. This is DepEd Regional Office 11, delivering quality education across Davao Region.